It broke at 6:30, so I don't know what happened there.
Is it still recording?
Well, now it is. I didn't know if everything was still acting like it was recording, but the time wasn't going up.
Can we just move? Can you look at my character?
Micah, you cannot tell me to make me move.
Bro!
After the amount of confused you have made brain.
Clearly. That's just your brain.
That doesn't help anything!
Well, it's descriptive.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to rudimentary?
Yeah, hold on.
We're going to the bar.
I'll send you. I'll
I
actually
think
send you.
we should divide and conquer. We check the body, and then Micah goes into the bar.
Oh yeah, okay, that sounds great.
I love splitting the party, but there's only 3 of us, so it makes it harder.
Yeah, me and Matt will rob a person.
I mean, check on
friends.
them, make sure the person's in good health.
Is that what you are agreeing upon?
Everyone say aye, Micah. Aye.
Wait.
You good? You're gonna agree? He agrees.
I am.
You said aye, so we're good.
Yeah.
He's going to the bar to get his hot friend. And me and Matthew are going to check up on
check on
the person.
On this person.
Okay.
Do we roll again?
No.
I want to.
For what?
I don't know. You're just making us roll randomly.
You are going towards an area. I was having you roll for things around you, but it turns out, even when you roll things, you didn't want to go look at them, and then I had you roll, and then you went back to the ones you didn't want to look at previously.
You shouldn't force us to roll without our consent.
It's my job. Anyway.
We didn't prove
At this point, the party is splitting up. Ruben is moving towards rudimentary arrangements.
Things get spicy.
And you two are taking a small detour. Going down, we'll start with you two. You begin going down the alleyway, towards the person who remains sick, and you continue to hear him cough. Upon closer inspection, once you get up to them, you notice he appears to be human, white, pale skin. Unusual arcane stitch marks, as if his hand had been cut off and put back together. And you notice a few more of those stitches across his body. You also see black veins that appear to be all over his body. It might be attached to whatever is making him sick. He continues to cough.
I wonder if this has anything to do with when I was at the other bar. And they were taking the drugs, or is that completely different?
Make an investigation check.
Oh, I know I get a +6 in this one, buddy, so it's one of my strongest. A nat 20.
Woo! On a pretty easy investigation, you can tell that these black veins are not a result of anything specifically arcane. What they were taking was immediately something that was rejuvenating their body.
Yeah.
It's possible that this is from a withdrawal, but from what you've experienced, it doesn't seem likely that this would have the effect. It appears people who when Eden's mother had not been taking it, she had just gotten tired. Didn't seem like she was getting particularly sick.
Okay.
Yeah, this does not seem attached to it.
Okay.
You can also...
Wait, what are you?
This person's right arm is a little twitchy, also. He seems to be kind of slightly convulsing against the wall.
What are you? You're Warforged.
Yeah.
What's your class?
Artificer.
Artificer. That's right.
What do you want to do?
You wanted to mug him.
I was kind of joking. I do want my 20 gold back, but I don't know if I just
Can I investigate to see if he has money on him? Looking at him, doesn't
There you
look like
go.
he's gonna have any.
Yes, you can investigate to see if he has any money on him.
That's it.
I don't think I have any investigation, but we'll find out.
They do the thing with the thing.
Thank you. This is actually something. I can work with this.
This guy 12.
You're welcome. I actually put some more thought to it, other than hot.
Thank you.
Oh, hold on. 1 minute.
Okay, I was
12.
good to write. 12. He does not seem like he has any money on him. And if he did have any, it would probably be something very small, a small amount of money, like silver or copper.
There you go.
Pretty sure you just sent me hot.
I'm going to try to wake him up.
In a way.
He is awake. He's just sick.
He's awake. Like, is
In a way?
Like, could we talk to him?
Wait.
Or is he tweaking out where you can't, like...
Would you like to try to talk to him?
Let's try. Sir? Are you okay, my friend?
You just...
Was that the breathing to my response, or is he just breathing in general?
You see him, like, hazily look up at you guys, and those black veins have, like, completely overcovered his face, and his eyes have gone pitch black. It appears to be almost like a black, inky substance dripping out of his mouth.
It's like that bird I ate.
What's going on with
There you go.
What's going on with your face there, pal?
And he looks at you,
Father?
and he lunges.
Oh!
I need you. No, actually, you can't. He freaking attempts to lunge at you and slams headfirst into the wall. A spattering of this black Icarish liquid that was coming from his mouth, flying backwards.
Also, you
And this- And what appears to be
Don't
a
let it
thicker
touch you.
black substance, like a tar,
I
that is
very much
probably the
suggest.
blood that was in his body.
Wait. No, you would be fine.
He just kind of slams into the wall and like comes down before like writhing onto his back and then standing with an unusual amount of strength that very few people have, standing up with his legs, not using his arms all the way up,
Who's that
and
person
done
from
that.
Salute?
kind of hunched over before raising his head
Which one?
The one that Medusa raised.
and
In Soul Eater?
begins.
Oh!
He rushes out.
out.
He again tries to make another jump at you. Would you like to do anything?
The pink haired dude, yeah.
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 Dodge?
Eat him.
You
Give it a hug?
yeah, and the dodge
You
will be
okay?
yeah, the dodge will be enough. And he lunges into the crowd and then latches onto a person who's out there and just sinks his mouth onto them. That blackish ichor seeming to get into their neck,
You're so lucky. You did not get bit.
and that blackness seems to like. It begins to spread a little bit and then it just stops, like it's not spreading quickly.
Off with the head!
You're nowhere near. You had already begun on your separation.
I feel like we should try to kill this thing before it spreads. Do you have any, like, melee?
No.
No.
I have...
I sure do wish I had melee. Yeah, I have axes. Why?
Well, kill it.
Shouldn't
You
we?
notice it. Well, it noticed you initially for making the noise. It went after individuals made of that are flesh based.
Should I kill it?
Maybe.
Don't look at me.
Yeah, I think we should.
This sick person is like, and starts just continuing feeding, and a few of the people around who see this start backing away, and you hear someone go, "Call the guard!" And you hear them rush. You hear a few people start running off in different directions.
I've seen enough movies. Did I know how this goes?
I mean, I guess yeah, sure. I get my axe out and I go for it.
You run in and the swing. Go right ahead, and we will, after this attack, we will enter initiative.
Do I have like advantage or anything?
Since it is currently on a person and it is technically prone on the ground, yes, you get initiative. I mean advantage. I mean, and you get initiative, but
Wow, Kayla, I am so glad you get advantage.
would she roll?
She got a 1 and a 2. I am so glad she rolled advantage. She still misses, but not as bad.
So ain't.
You know, so you run up on this person currently feeding into the other, and you are about to swing down, and it seems to and just move out of the way, and you swing and like land. The blade lands next to the person you were about to.
You know,
I
I
put
thought
my
it
trying
was
to
dice
help.
back.
And the person seems scared, but
Try the
she
try the
appears to be
black one. The
improvised.
black one's been doing it.
The person who got bit.
Try it.
I need you guys
Yeah.
to roll
Pretty okay.
initiative.
Roll initiative.
Oh, am I rolling initiative?
Not you.
Okay. 21.
A 4.
What do I add for my initiative?
Dude, Kendall, it was 18.
I know.
Why are you like, oh, so dramatic?
20 because it's a high number.
And you rolled a 2 with that one, and it wasn't that bad. You actually didn't get a critical, so don't roll that one. Roll that one.
18. And what did you say you got 4?
No, I'm sorry.
Is that
20.
plus your dex?
I lied.
20. What'd you get?
4.
4? Okay. You start first. At the top of the initiative, as this sick person has now kind of gone onto all fours, and you hear some of his bones kind of like snap a little bit as he just
waking up?
And you see this black like smoke like mist like coming out of his mouth.
It is really like the bird that I
Like
ate.
the bird. The kitty cat.
Swing.
Okay, you rush for it. Swing.
What is that? Oh, 12.
12. That does not hit. This is great. You know it's great. You're a fighter.
Yeah, you get to attack more than once. Don't get sad.
12.
Get sad. Get sad.
No.
You get bonus action?
You get the bonus action attack if you wish.
Ooh. Whatever 6 plus 19 is.
That hits.
What? I did. I did 1d8. Not plus 3. Because it's my bonus, or
It gets your strength bonus.
so plus 3.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So you don't add when it comes to hitting something. That's where you get the bonuses removed on your bonus action. When it comes to the damage, it still remains the same.
Oh well, it'd be a 19 anyway. So.
Plus whatever your strength modifier is. But yeah.
10.
10. The axe, you swing, and it continues to like leap backwards as it like dodging out of the way, almost spider-like. And with that third hit, you take your other axe and you swing upwards and slice through its head, and it kind of like splits open, crawls backwards a little bit, and that black goo that was inside of it, you see the flesh and the brain that was inside of it, broken shards of bone. And it just kind of like seems to solidify into a. It's like you remember Resident Evil when those things their heads would split open and you have all these fangs.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, where
I'm
you
just thinking
slice
of
into
Soul
it,
Eater, so-
it now has fangs up
This
there.
is exactly like Soul Eater.
Did you say it was goo?
I've never seen Soul Eater. Yeah,
Where did the goo come from?
it was inside of it.
It's from.
No, no.
I knew right away. I was like,
Is that from the land of Wagyu? But anyway, no, seriously.
It is now its turn, and it is going to lunge at you.
I hope it gets it. No, never mind. I'm not gonna say
Does a 16 hit?
That is my AC. So
I think
that.
Defender.
Attacker wins, right?
Oh, I thought Defender wins.
I'm gonna look this up right quick.
Yeah, 16.
DD.
I thought it was attackers.
Hmm.
Could be wrong.
DD.
Might be.
The attacker will have the attack. Yep, hits the defender. So he lunges forward, and his fangs, his mouth that is now split in two from the axe blade you've made, has now latched onto your arm.
Mama.
And is going to do a little bit of damage, not an incredible amount.
But it's the effects of Wagyu that's inside you now.
I don't want the Wagyu.
6 damage. No, 8 damage.
What the?
As it just bites into you, and you actually don't see anything. Because your veins are underneath your scales.
Do you remember I had poison resistance?
Yes,
This is a blight.
it is not poison.
It's a blight.
It's venom.
It's
It's
a
not.
blight.
It's not venom.
Either one,
So
it's a
I
blight, or
failed.
2, it's a curse.
I did get attacked. Okay.
Idiot.
Your turn.
It's my
That is
fault.
all it did. It's not.
How close are we?
Yes.
It's like right.
It's pretty much right at the entrance of the hallway, so you can really just run up to it if you needed to.
I was gonna use my
Get my character.
my lightning lore cantrip.
Yep.
And you have to make a
Killian printed it out.
strength save of 14.
Strength save of 14. Okay. Natural 20.
Okay.
What the?
This dice is treating you nice.
Which one is it? The metal one?
No, I haven't even. This is just my Black Panther dice. That's what it was. Weirdly, what it was called. It was like Black Cosmic Panther.
Do I get a bonus action?
Huh?
Do I get a bonus action? Or no?
You do get a bonus action, but it depends on what you're trying to do.
What if I throw my shield at it?
No.
Ow.
Okay.
No.
Well, not much I can do.
Okay. It goes back to you. It is currently gripped onto your arm as you see a lightning, almost like a lasso, trying to like swing by, and it just kind of shoots right past both of you.
Which arm is it latched onto?
It is latched onto your right arm.
Perfect. Not my.
Are you left-hand dominant?
Yeah.
Nice. Of course.
I guess I'll swing.
Okay. Yeah, you can swing at it. It's going to be a little awkward with it right up next to you, but you can swing backwards onto it.
Well, fine. I'll get my hand axe out. I drop my axe and get my hand axe.
Normally there'll be an interaction, but I'll put it as a bonus action.
Oh, brother.
I've just said it'll be. I'm using it as a bonus action because I think it's a.
Guys.
You can like on your turn you can easily just kind of like drop your axe, grab your hand axe, and still swing at whatever you're hitting. So
Okay, so I have no bonus action.
correct, which means you only have 2 hits.
Fair is fair. Ooh wee, whatever 19 plus 16 is, 6, not 16.
I was about to say, dear God. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, I did 6. What the hell say? 4. It just suck. So 4 damage.
Okay.
And then 18.
18. Yeah, that hits.
I suggest you read what I
6.
just sent you.
I'll get to it.
Yeah.
6.
6 plus the 4,
Mhm.
so 10 in all. You take your axe and you slam it into you toss your war axe to the side, kind of like lands close to you. You see Eden reaches down to grab a hand axe off her. It just slams at the creature latched onto, and the axe just kind of severs its head off, rolls onto the ground, and the body just kind of flops out as the black ichor pours out.
It's like a fish out of water. Blah.
It is dead.
It's a jellyfish.
Another one.
Kayla, you might want to
quick-
get checked out.
A quick combat thing, but it's one nonetheless.
You don't say.
From around the corner, 2 guards come. 2 of the Inkblade guards. You've seen their armor before. You've seen them at Elder Hollow. The black armor with the white daggers, or the white downward blades with kind of ridges. They rush out and they one runs over and looks at you. I need you to roll a Constitution check.
What?
You'll be fine.
What?
Calm down.
What? Oh, I have good constitution, never mind.
That's why I said you'd be fine.
19.
Okay. They run over. They look at you, and
Plus 5.
with the
Is it saving throw or no?
not a save.
Yeah,
It's Constitution.
It's still high anyway.
They take a look at your arm and you're like, okay, you appear to be fine. And they run over to the other person, and you see the person holding their axe like, help! I'm sorry. And they look at her, and you see one of them immediately take a back of their sword blade and knock her out. One takes this little blue orb out of his pocket, tosses it onto her, and it just sucks her into the orb, and they grab it.
What Marvel universe is this?
It's kind of like imagine the magician from
Yeah.
My Hero Academia.
Cannot remember his name.
Decompress.
Yeah.
Compress.
Yeah.
It's just. I think his name is just.
They grab the orb. Looking around, they also see the body, and they toss one of the little blue orbs, and it takes not only the body, but it also takes a head inside with it. And they whip out these. They take off their gloves, and you see this inscription of like flame on their like a flame tattoo. They like seem to burn the area down of any of this black ichor. Yes.
Should I get my arm checked out?
That's why they had run over. They didn't. The one's like, no, you're fine. You should be able to be free to go. I didn't see anything lasting.
Okay. I believe it.
Just, please be careful if you see anyone like this, and alert the guardsmen immediately.
I relate. Alright, good. Alright, we'll do.
I told you with the blight.
just be careful of alleyways. And they just head off, running towards what appears to be the main statue.
Take the woman and leave.
What would you guys like to do?
Let's proceed down the hallway even more.
The alleyway?
The alleyway even more.
I don't,
I'll lead the
care.
way because they seem to want to go after you and not me.
Probably because I'm a living thing and whatever that
Yeah.
was only affected that.
Yeah.
You make your way down the hallway, and where the person was staying, you can see there's a little bit of that black ichor that is still on the ground.
Do we want to inform the guard? Are they still there?
They'd already run off.
We'll just
Leave it there.
give like a cup. just put the cup over it. Like I have a pan. Just like
Put it in a pan. Just a pan of a lid.
Yeah.
Just one of those fancy ones.
and just like put it in my body. Just we can give it to someone
His
important.
body's a bag of holding.
Have a water skin.
Put it in there, and then we could give it to like.
I don't
Do
want
you-
to touch it though.
I was about to ask, do you want to wear gloves?
Yeah.
Do you even have gloves?
You
There's
could
that.
touch it, maybe. I mean, we don't really know what's going on
Okay.
with it, but
I'll grab it.
You
Ooh, no.
you take the
Whoa.
black liquid, and strangely, it doesn't seem to hold on to any of the dirt below it. Like it's, despite the fact that it has a wet-like appearance, it doesn't seem to hold. And you push it into the glass, and you know those liquids that you've played with, where it's you
Oobleck.
touch it,
Oobleck.
yeah, kind of like
Oobleck.
Oobleck, where it's
liquid rock.
like you hit it just kind of slides right off your skin, but also when you hit it hard enough, it solidifies and then melts back down
Yeah.
into a liquid. That's kind of what happens with this stuff.
Oobleck.
While also still not holding on to anything, and you
Gotta-
push it
it's got
into
a
the
lot
water
of
skin
corn.
and you tap it.
Kayla,
Is there anything
if
else
you
would
curse
like to
this
look for?
die by just touching it, I swear.
Well, you would have deserved it.
Do you want to continue?
What did
walking?
I do?
Yeah, sure, we can continue.
You guys begin making your way down the alleyway.
You imbecile.
Down the alley, you see more people, not with the black veins or anything, just more people kind of just huddled off to the side, and you see one person take this this container filled with red gas and bring it up to their face, and you just see them. And unlike the blue energy that you saw previously, you see this red seems to be like to pulse through them, but instead of going up to their head, it goes down into their body, and you see him like recoil backwards, but he's just, it appears to be from whatever he ingested.
It's Red Viper.
Bunch of drugs down here.
Yeah, should try it sometime.
Well, we are in an alleyway.
Not all alleyways have people doing drugs.
It's not every alleyway.
You should now look at the message that I sent you because it was long, so I don't think you
I
can...
will when it comes to you.
When I say long, it's long. Okay.
I'm a fast reader. But you just see more of these people, and a few of them have a few tattoo marks on them. A few have some damaged construct pieces that are attached to them, and there's some seem to be in conversation. Others are just off to the side, just seeming to be staying away from the main street.
Should we? What do we want to do? Oh, I think I'm gonna ask one of the people there. Have you seen anybody that has like weird like black veins that like go through their skin?
My guy's doping over here. I don't think he'll remember anything.
You walk to probably one of the people who aren't taking anything, and
No.
when you ask them that, they look over and he's like, where did you see that?
Back down there, we killed it.
Did you clean up the body? Did you get rid of everything?
We collected the sample that was on the ground, and then these soldier guards put this ball and sucked it up, and then burned off.
Be very careful with that.
Well, I'm metal, so like to me it doesn't do anything, but to her, she did get bit, but apparently the guards or whatever said that she's fine. It won't infect her.
Have you covered the wound?
Yes.
No.
He runs over and looks at the wound, and
What the fuck?
you feel him like kind of like press into it a little
What are
bit.
you doing? Get out! Just get the what the
I think you
little
should let them.
mosquito.
I think you should let them look at it.
Misogynistically.
And it appears whatever the black ichor was, some of it has gone in there, but it was like, you know when the teeth bites, it has a little bit of a clamp kind of
Yeah.
thing. So it was pushed underneath some of where it bit into, which is why the guard overlooked it. But it is definitely in there, and it is definitely, you see a little bit of that attachment to some of the veins in there.
Do you have an axe?
I'm not chopping off my arm.
You'll grow it back. You're a lizard folk, right?
I don't think that.
Well, think about it.
No.
Okay.
You're like a snake.
You're a snake. Snakes don't do that.
What about cutting off the tail? That work?
It's not bit the tail, so no.
What the shot?
Find the cleric of Runica as fast as possible. If that spreads too badly, you'll become like. You said he lunged and bit you?
Yes.
That's only some of the starting symptoms.
If you need me to kill you, just ask me.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
Man, you guys are
For humanity.
having so much fun, aren't you?
Try to find one as soon as possible.
Like right now, if possible.
Do you have any suggestions of where one is?
Not.
No.
Yes, actually. We saw one come through here recently. He gave us, and you see he pulls out a little bag. He's like, he gave us some gold as he passed through here. I think he went out back into the main road. If you look around, you might be able to find him.
What if you get infected out in the main area?
It does take its time to take effect.
Okay.
You'll
effects-
kill me.
The effects can not set in for months to years before it like really truly grabs hold. But it's that wavering time frame that you don't know.
So at any moment it
Could be seconds, could be hours, could
It'll
be
be a
days,
bit.
could be now.
Okay, let's go. Okay.
You need to cut it.
Nat 20. Look at it.
Here again.
Again.
I got 15, so mine wasn't too bad either.
Can I buy this?
And I
Can you buy this dice? Can I buy this die from you?
My birthday
dice
dice apparently are doing real good for you.
Which dice are they?
Those are the birthday dice.
Oh.
I've been keeping how many track how many d20s I rolled. I'm at number 5 right now.
I've been tracking how many
Wait,
ones
but-
I've rolled.
I
I'm
got
at number
so-
100.
You run out into the street, and admittedly, it's a little hard to tell with what you were tasked to look for, since a lot of the augments and people have golden parts on them. But you do see a small, purple-skinned dwarf with white hair running around in golden armor,
Hey!
bobbing and weaving between people.
Can I like go up to him?
Yes, you make your way between people, and since he's moving at a decent pace, it takes a second before you catch up with him, but he's still just running.
She looks behind me.
Hello.
Hello.
And you're like almost right behind him now.
Are you a cleric?
You see him turn around and he's like, "Yeah, I'm a cleric. What do you want?"
I like your accent.
Thank you.
Also, she got bit by one of those black things.
Don't say that out loud. What is wrong with you? Where is she?
Right's behind me. Right.
It's me.
God. He reaches into a pocket and pulls out this vial of what appears to be a clear liquid. I'm sorry, but this is going to hurt a lot. Do you need something to bite onto?
You can bite all to me.
You want to bite onto my finger? My
I
metal.
don't think that will be good for her teeth.
Here's a piece of leather. Grab it. Grab a cast iron pan.
I'll be fine, maybe. I'll regret it, but I'll say I'm fine.
Okay. He pops up in the. He pops up in the. He pops up in the clear the vial and pours the clear liquid onto your wound. And you.
Can I roll?
What do you want to roll for?
Constitution.
Okay, so you want to like keep a straight, rigid face?
Yeah.
That'll be a performance roll.
I did that performance.
I actually love doing that with some of my characters, where I'll have them roll performance to be like, "It's fine." I
Yeah,
actually
you don't
did
have
that
a
with
lot
character when he
in that.
broke his arm, and he was like, "Nah, it's good. Everything's fine."
Oh,
I'm
never
19.
mind. Somehow she just magically does it.
It hurts. It hurts a lot. But still, you seem to just be able to, like... You've been through some painful experiences before with
You've had your arm cut off before.
dealing with the raven wings that, like, go on the Elder Hollow. I mean, you almost got attacked by one, so it's not the first experience you've had. They've sometimes said you on patrol, so you get to deal with one of them. It feels kind of like that. As it just, this searing pain just shoots to the entirety of your arm and even into some of your shoulder. And a slight golden light appears from it.
Ooh.
Before the wound heals up and seals. And it is like nothing ever happened.
Was that painful?
Yes. Yes, it was.
Are you alright?
No.
I might pass out, but yeah, no, I'm fine.
I can carry her if need be. I've done it before.
Where is the individual that bit her?
I get caught in a blue ball. I cut it up a couple times. Got caught in a blue ball. Area got burned on fire. It's fine. Maybe.
Some professional wizards or something.
Oh yeah. Oh we know.
What were they dressed in?
Was it? Did you say
Blades?
black
And wait.
armor with white blades that go down their side?
Oh, it's the Inkblades. They run towards the statue?
Yeah.
I guess.
Are they bad people? Do you need help?
Oh, I'm fine. I could handle them on my own. But
I got big cojones.
I've got more of that liquid. Did anyone else get bit?
One other person, but they also took them with them.
I need to make... They went towards the statue?
Yeah.
I better... Unfortunately, the best way for them to take care of it is to burn the people alive who get bit.
You can't kill them and then burn them?
I mean, you can do both, but for them it's like, why waste the time and energy to do that? And just burn them instead of kill them.
Knock them out.
Two
burn
birds,
'em
one
on fire.
stone.
Exactly. Robot understands.
I understand logic. It makes sense.
I better make my way down there. Thank you, and please be safe.
No.
One of these
I have
things lie
robots,
down.
so I will be safe, but I don't know what's about her.
I'll be fine. Thank you, little man. You're the best.
I could literally lift you with my mind, but okay. And he just
What?
runs.
Wait a minute.
Yes. You have never seen a dwarf in your life,
No.
let alone a purple one, so he's a little strange to you.
She's little.
He's from Wagyu Forest!
Where are you guys going?
You think we should have told him about the fact that we had a little sample with us?
Oh, that completely slipped my mind.
My line.
My line.
Bye!
My
Oh, do you know what we could do with it
I
though?
think we should try to spy and find the Inkblades. That would be fun.
If we ever find whatever vampire that we're supposed to be going after, or whatever, you think that ink whatever would hurt him?
No.
What if it made him more powerful?
Don't try it.
Well,
That could backfire.
shucks. We can find someone evil and shove it
already
down.
dead.
That's
Also,
just-
he's a priest.
Very mean, but okay.
If they're bad, they deserve it.
I think we should spy on those Inkblades. See what those no good people are up to.
But they just burn them alive.
But the one guy was kind of making as a point, like they just kill him, and he seems like a guy that just wants to save people. So I indirectly, it's kind of like implying like they're not good people, or at least humane people.
Or they don't know. There's many different. Yeah, we can go spy on them. Sure.
Did we just
So-
get to me?
Are you guys going to look for a pair of Inkblades to follow? Or are you going to go try following the ones that had already run back to the statue?
What do you want to do, Kayla? Try to find some new ones or follow the ones back to the statue?
healing.
They seem like bad people. We could just
We could
follow
go.
them and
Yeah, we
Get
could
some-
follow them.
we get some gold.
Mug them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, are we gonna look for new ones, or are we going to the statue? What was that? Finding new ones.
Yeah, let's
Let's
some-
find new ones.
Let's find new ones.
Okay, you guys will find new ones.
We're gonna be killing on this.
I'm changing the name. The name's not gonna work. But everything else should be alright.
Okay. You like the description.
I do like the description.
Do you like how I laid it out for you?
It does make it easier, yes.
You're welcome.
You begin making your way. You have been making your way towards rudimentary arrangements.
Okay.
And as you come close, you see this cylindrical building that it doesn't go all the way up like the other towers that reach to the very ceiling, but it goes up around 4 stories tall. And you see there's a selection of purple lights that are shining through here. And on the front it says rudimentary arrangements in kind of like a nice cursive font. It appears to be, on the outside, definitely like a traditional club. The rudimentary arrangements are also a glowing white light on what appears to be a white building.
I've been here before. Something too
It's been
different.
40 minutes.
Yeah, and?
That's crazy.
You begin making your way forwards towards the main doors, and at the front you see, it appears they've changed the front door bruisers. On the one hand, you see this large, what appears to have originally been an orc, but is now covered in spikes, almost like he's been
Mutated.
infernally transformed.
Yeah.
Not mutated, just
Changed.
demonically inspired. He stands at the front door carrying a massive war axe, one that would put the ones that Eden wears to slight shame.
To slight shame. Wow.
And it's for the most part, he's got long tusks, almost similar to that of like an elephant.
No. Mammoth.
Similar to that of like an elephant. Most tan brown underskin, whereas the spikes are all the grayish metal. To the right is a wood elf shifter. You can see where it has the copperish brown skin. There's also some almost copperish green scales that also mix in here and there on it, as it has a little bit of a lizard-like addition to it.
Who put you in their lab? Goddamn.
They are waiting on the outside, just allowing some people in and preventing other people from.
Freaking Orochimaru over here. Goddamn.
No idea who that is. You approach the doors, and they stand there, and the orc goes,
Snake deity. Hi.
I agree.
How's it going? I don't believe you know me, but, I've been here quite a lot. Oh.
and the wood elf shifter looks at you and is like, "If you're gonna talk to anyone, talk to me. He's not that,
Oh, he's the muscle, you're the brain?
I'm
Or-
sorry." So you see like almost a sad expression come over the giant orc demon.
Oh, I'm sorry to hurt your feelings, but, he communicates, you grunt. There's a difference.
He wasn't grunting, he was
Oh.
speaking in a different language,
Oh,
you
orc.
insensitive
Oh,
jerk.
my bad. Was he speaking Orcish?
A bit, yes.
Oh, a bit. What was it mixed with then?
Well, it was a mixture of grunts as well, but that was still very rude.
Well, then my analogy made sense.
That doesn't make it nice to this poor man. And you just see him like, oh,
I'm sorry.
he's a big softy at heart.
I have my big teddy bear at home as well. It's quite nice.
That's lame.
Well, you wanna know something?
You suck.
You say it's lame, but I could beat your ass in a nightfall. But his ass I could not. God damn, his ass is thick.
So, why are you here?
Oh, I've come to meet my friend,
Your friend.
Black Cat.
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
That's her alias, you idiot.
Meow.
Do you come here on official business?
Yes,
Do you carry the symbol of an Inkblade?
yes,
Can I see it?
yes.
You whip out a piece of leather armor that is perfectly cut around the Inkblade. He's like, "That'll do."
Awesome.
He opens the door, and from the outside you heard what sounded like
Wait a minute.
what was almost like high energy jazz music, but it was really toned down. And once that door opens, it is like the full orchestra of jazz is inside, playing to their bestest to keep that energy up and running. Strange that a club uses high energy jazz, but it's what they chose to go with.
And crazy how to turn instruments. Let's go!
Yeah, some of them are a little out of tune.
Yeah, well, you would think.
You make your way in, and there is a whole plethora of people mixing in a decent amount of, strangely enough, a decent amount of tabaxi that are in here.
Can I eat them?
You're not there, you freaking snake!
I need to come up with a name right quick. Hang on.
I know the name didn't work, but it's just the one that came off the top of my head.
It was good, but
But it didn't fit.
the issue is someone that already exists. That is like
damn
not.
it.
That is a little too important.
Oh!
It was good, but it sucked.
I had a better name, but
If you want to send it to me.
yeah, absolutely.
And as you enter in, it's going to take some time to try to find your friend. There is a large amount of people here.
I just have Moxie's music playing in the background. Just
Whatever the heck that. Could you make a investigation check, Mike?
You give me a moment.
What'd you say?
No, 18.
okay.
Yep, you're right. I'll wait for the name to be sent to me. Gotta love impromptu character design.
There you go. That's how it's said, but how it's actually spelled.
Fair enough. You walk into the bar and you see up on the second floor. You see all the way up to the ceiling in this room. Banisters that appear to have other tables and other seats and stuff go up these different sections, and instead of staircases that go up, there are circles that will boost you up to the next floor, or depending on which floor you want to go to. It appears they're only limited to that and only on that side, but it's the way that people go up. And the purplish lights to it, the orchestra's in the middle of the room on a stage that is almost 6 feet above everyone else. There's a bar stand actually right in front of it where most of the people are congregating. There's other seats and chairs in the area, other people that are dancing around, as a club one does. And you see your black tabaxi friend, Enoch, appears to be in discussion with somebody up on the second floor.
God damn it.
She's wearing that same black leather armor that most of the other individuals that live in this town wear.
Assassin, you could just say it. It's assassin, black Inkblades. It's perfectly fine.
Well,
legal.
it's got the white Inkblade tattoo.
Well, it's the same, practically the same thing, but she doesn't have it showing because it's too visible, and you'll be able to be spotted, and cloak and everything. Fine.
Mixed with her black fur, it does make her almost like kind of blended in with it, and it appears she might even have like taken some of her own fur to use on some of the armor.
That makes sense.
As shed a lot.
Yeah,
No.
makes sense. Yeah.
You see her but she's on the second floor talking to somebody, and it's too loud to call out to her.
Can I tell who she's talking to?
Not from this angle. She appears that where her back is against the banister, the seats are a little further in. You cannot see from this angle.
God damn it.
And the banisters are made of a white, nice marble stone. Same with most of what's in here. This place is definitely a lot of money has been funneled into it.
She's not in the cat room right now, so she doesn't have her litter box. God damn
Anyway,
it. Usually, how does that make sense?
I'm just
I'm just gonna roll it.
just gotta smile and wave, boys.
Smiling away, boys. Smiling away. Well, I go up there, obviously.
You go up onto one of the portals, and you feel that feeling that you have felt before as you... That stomach lurching feeling, and then you teleport onto the floor above.
That always makes me throw up. God damn. God.
As you make your way over...
Great Scott!
As you make
I
your way...
teleported.
For the most part, everyone here seems rather normal, but one of the groups of people that you pass by are two bears talking to metallic figures with red canisters that are all over their arms and all over their backs. And these bears are speaking in perfect English.
My God!
And you see around their neck is there's two different ones. One of them is a big brown bear, clearly the lead in whatever situation he's a part of, with a brown collar, a nice green gem on it, with an arcane symbol on it. Got a nice metal helmet and a nice metal breastplate. On his back, he's got a nice long sword. The horns on the helmet, by the way, it's like an iron helmet, but unlike where Skyrim's did the spiral forward, it goes backwards and follows the head down, almost like a strange horned ponytail.
Oh, or like a mullet.
Yeah, that would work, but made of horn instead. To their
Mullet
right,
made of horns.
to the right is a black bear, smaller, but still. Since it's standing on massive size, these two are pretty much taking over half of the seating arrangement at this table and are a little squeezed in, a little on the tubby side. Red, this one is wearing another breastplate as well, but on the front, on its paws, it's got metal claws that appear to be its preferred choice of weapon.
Man, you look like you would kill me in my sleep. God damn. I wouldn't last 12 seconds. Holy.
Very few last against a blood-stained bear.
Bloodstained.
Wait, where's the blood stain? I'm confused now.
And you see on the side of the breastplate, on the shoulders, there is a scratch mark where there's like in crimson lines.
Oh, my bad. I see it now. My bad. That's not what I didn't mean to be insulting. It's my bad.
Okay. And he just goes back to talking to the,
Also, you look really dope. Just leave that there.
Thank you. And it just continues to go back to this deal.
Sweet. Alright.
But they are massive. The one is almost standing, like, the brown bear is almost like 12 foot tall, and the black bear is around 10 foot. These are
That makes sense.
massive
'cause brown
boys.
bears-
These are big chonkers.
God damn, they're massive killers. Well, I go over to the table where I was originally going to go. While I got caught up by manly bear things.
The bloodstained bears.
The bloodstained bears. The masculine bears.
Do you want to date them? 'Cause you're really
No, it's
going-
just...
This
they
dude's
just...
a furry.
They're just... I compliment them on their massive... size. I mean, how they looks good. Wait.
You begin making your way towards where you saw Enoch, and she has her hands on the table, talking with a white herringon, droopy ears that come off to this, come down to its back. Nice pristine white fur, but despite this almost
Velster?
No, this one actually does have a name. This one, you have seen him once.
Oh!
This
Cockknocker.
This is Noxus Aragon,
Knocks
the leader of
Knockers.
the leader of the Inkblades.
Oh. Knockers!
Noxus.
Knockers!
To his,
We're chummy. You know?
he's
we
wearing...
like that.
Okay. He's... Unlike most of the people down here, they either have tattoos or dyed fur or metallic augments. He has none of that. Instead is wearing a nice black vest with a red tie, a white undershirt that goes up to some black gloves, wearing what appears to be quite a selection of a nice selection of black pants that goes down to pretty hefty sized boots. Despite this, he's still only around 5 foot tall if he were to stand up. To his right is a giant Sakali warrior. Those black jackal fighters. That if she were to stand, she would be at 7 foot. Built with an impressive amount of a muscular structure. This is who you recognize as Dire. Her arms have been replaced with giant mechanical augments with arcane stones that you see that are inside them. Most of the augments are hollow in structure, and you can usually see inside. A purple gem is socketed into the front of her right arm, and a gray orb is socketed on her left. You see this also with Noxus's...
Jesus Christ, I mean, great gods!
You see this on Noxus's... What are they called? The cufflinks. You see a gray orb and a purple orb. And to the left is a mechanical machine named... You see a mechanical warforge with 2 gems placed in its neck. One is a purple one and one is a gray one. But it also has...
You should get that.
It is a rather basic form, one that is usually rolled out for a lot of people to buy pretty basic, like a servant droid. But instead, with this one, it's got a bunch of sending stones placed all over it, like to the amount where it appears to be constantly sending messages, as you see certain ones glowing at different times. They all appear, not a single one of them is speaking, as they're all there.
Well, it's not because an Enoch talking, that makes sense.
Actually, it's... Would you like to make an Arcana check?
Sure. I'm down with that. God damn it, my freaking nail hurts. Ow!
Sorry, a purple sharp orb. It's like...
I forgot I had that much. 11. I rolled a 3. I have an 8, so... I barely know what it is!
You haven't really seen these symbols portrayed in this way. It's strange. It's like a form of telepathy, but it's odd that it's placed on such a small orb. And on the gray cufflink, it's an illusion thing. But again, it's just placed on a small orb. But it appears they all have these, and you notice that actually Enoch has one. It appears to be a temporary addition to her armor, not one that she normally wears.
I thought you were going to put it around her neck, and I was like, no!
And you see Enoch like looking at the others, but not a single word is being spoken among the 4 that are sitting at the table.
Gotcha. Knockers!
You're not gonna say hello to the friend you're actually looking for?
No, I just see Knockers. He's my best friend as well. But I also, Enoch, hello! Knockers! I haven't seen you in a while. Also, Enoch, I saw you like last week. But still, Knockers!
You see Noxus like look up at Enoch for a second, and then Enoch takes the 2 bracelets, one of the black purple orb and one of the gray orb, and places them on the table. And you see Noxus lean back a little bit and is like, "Why are you here?"
Well, I have a little bit of trouble.
And you decided to interrupt me in my
Sorry.
quite lovely club.
Well, you were talking to Enoch, which Enoch is my best friend, but still.
That does not mean you are partial to any of our business. Though I appreciate the attempt to break into our conversation.
But I also need some help. You know that quest that I took, the mission, you know.
Yes, and I told you I wasn't going to offer you any help, because you said you had it all on your own.
Well, I did.
Nah.
not. Yeah, exactly. See, I had it, and then I didn't have it. It's weird.
I had it, then
See-
I went.
See, what's weird is I died 3 times, and I came back to life, and now I'm here.
And the job is still not finished.
Yes, it's going to be on time when it's done. I just need to talk to Enoch over here, but I wanted to say hi to you as well, because, you know what? It's nice to talk to you.
Well, I'm glad you were able to survive those 3 deaths. I'm just unfortunately disappointed in the fact that you have continued to...
You know my reputation, you imbecile. You know how I work. You know I will be on time. You know when I will get it done. So stop whining about it and I'll get it done. I'm just here. It's going to
Dyer
be done.
stands up as you are speaking so rudely of the leader of the Inkblades.
You are scary. But still, I respect you and I humbly am sorry that I've not done the mission yet. But you know I will get it done. It will be done on time. I just need to speak with my friend. And I'm sorry for the interruption.
Go speak with your friend before I decide to be oh so ungenerous as to punish you for the amount of rudeness you have shown me tonight.
Well,
By both interrupting me and then insulting me, and not only my place of residence in which I normally spend most of my time,
Yeah.
but also in the city in which I run.
Yeah. I've done this multiple times and, you know, it happens.
And I get so much more closer to killing you every single time.
Yeah. You're a great friend and I thank you very much.
You run off of Enoch and Enoch is like, why is it every time that you speak with him it gets me in more and more trouble? What do you want?
It didn't get you in trouble. It got me in trouble. It's different.
Guilty by association, Reuben. I am glad to see you. But what do you want?
Well, you know how I was talking to him over there?
Yes.
I need a little help.
What do you need help with?
So you know the mission I took?
Yes, the one that you were looking forward to doing. It was a simple kill a vampire mission.
Yeah, I know. Right. And then, when I went in there, it's just a little bit more than I could handle.
How much more is a little bit more? What are we talking about here?
So, here, hold on, let me get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just about, I died 5 times. Or close to it.
What? How? It's just one man. How did you die 5 times?
Don't mention it.
But if you're asking for my help, which I assume you're doing since that's why you're bringing this up to me,
Yeah.
shouldn't I know why you died 5 times?
It's dealt with.
I'm not gonna lie. I looked at a thing, and I just fell over. And just got knocked out, died. Yeah. I kind of just, like, I looked at it. I didn't think it was gonna be dangerous. I tried to actually kill it. I kind of shot it. I hit it. And then I just don't remember anything else. And then I did it again, and then I don't remember it.
And you were alone when all of this happened?
Kind of.
Well, what do you mean, kind of?
Well, so we got a machine, which is like, you know, not even real beings, like half a being, right? So it's a man and a half, except the machine is actually more useful than the other one. And I'm just the useless one. It's weird.
So the machine is more useful than the other one, and
It's a
you
snake.
are useless.
Yeah.
So it's just like a downgrade each time.
Well, I did, like, you know, die 5 times.
You never cease to amuse me, Reuben.
Exactly, you know?
So you want help with this little job of yours?
Yeah, I do. And in return, I'll get you a collar. How's that?
Woof.
Do you want to add a little bit of a golden bell on the front of it?
You know, now you
Ruben,
mention it,
shut up.
probably.
I will help you, Ruben.
Hmm?
However,
Yeah.
in exchange there must be two things.
What?
A cut of the pay,
God damn it.
and I was discussing with Noxus a job, and I will need help. And I know you're usually pretty good about entering things. Oh, it appears this time.
What's the job?
We will discuss that at a later point. We'll need a crew to do this one.
What the
It's
hell?
up. It's
Is
up
it
in
thievery
Aurelia.
or is it killing?
Thievery.
Gotcha.
And it's
Which, you know, I'm very
sometimes-
specialized at.
And it includes killing sometimes. Gotta get rid of a few guards here and there.
I'm so well at killing people, you know me.
But it's up in Aurelian.
God damn it. I've been there a couple times, it shouldn't be that bad.
I mean, it is the capital. It's like several thousand feet above us, so I'd hope you've been there.
No shit, Sherlock!
Okay, shall we meet with the rest of your group then?
Well, I don't know where they are. They're probably, I don't know, they went down the dark alleyway and I told them not to, and then, you know, they probably are fighting a blight or either doing that or getting drugged.
When you say a blight, are you referring to the wither beasts?
No, I'm talking about the black ink. Yes, the weather beast, you idiot.
Let's hope that didn't happen, because that'll be a very unfortunate situation if that
Well,
is.
the machine should be fine. I don't think the other one, who's flesh.
Did you give him at least a sending stone?
I kind of forgot.
They are like... I understand 10 gold is a lot for one of them, but still they're a lot cheaper now.
Well, they also went shopping. They locked me in jail, and then the machine actually broke. So, it's kind of complicated. One hates me. The other
Let's-
one's okay with me.
Just explain it to me on the way. And you guys... you begin to leave rudimentary arrangements. Where would you like to go? Because you have to find your friends, but you have no idea where they are.
Bye, not guys.
It's a good thing he cannot hear you.
I was calling him Knockas the entire time. He loves his nicknames. He gives me one. Idiot.
Where are you going to try to find your friends?
Oh, probably the red spot. Either that, or they might be going to the... I don't know. Probably somewhere, you know, churchy.
You can try going to the red spot. That's going to take some time to go that way. We will now switch back to you two.
Yeah, I got 16 minutes of time, and now it's you two who get another 40 minutes.
Actually, it was around 30 minutes for them, and it was around 30 minutes with you.
Really?
At the time, it worked out beautifully.
Awesome. Another 30 minutes with them, and there's another 30 minutes with me. Thank God.
So you guys are looking around for some Inkblades. You discover that that is not actually hard to do. There's a decent amount of them around here. They are scattered because they appear to be the main guards and main mercenary groups that are holding down the fort here. A few of them are with... You see one with a set of bots, like dog bots. These are referred to as... Gotta do this. They are two steel predators. These are... He appears to have a bounty in his hand. He's looking at it, and he shows it to the dogs, and the dogs seem to register the face. And then they begin, like, sniffing at the air and are... It's strange because they're made of metal, so the fact they have any concept of that is odd. But they appear to be sniffing for something, and you see the orc with his red tattoos of what appear to be flames, following the dogs afterwards. There's other Inkblades. There's a set of 4 of them that are actually around what is referred to as a steel defender. Or... That's not right. A steel retriever. A giant spider-like creature that has got a beam that is holding onto another one of those, like, infected people that is writhing around, but it can't seem to move anywhere inside this beam, and the 4 guards are... One of them whips out one of those blue orbs and tosses it at it and just it catches it. Is there anyone you would specifically like to follow? Because there are other incarnated groups that are just like 1 or 2 that are just walking around as well.
I kind of want to follow the person who had the dog that was scanning.
Yeah, with the bounty?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have followed that one.
Yeah.
Okay. You roll me a stealth check.
Self check?
Stealth check, yes, both of you.
Yeah, you gotta roll for selflessness.
Giant robot, roll for stealth.
I have disadvantage and stuff.
Because of your armor.
I need new. No,
You need the other character that you have.
Yeah.
I don't know if I
Oh,
have
yeah.
another.
Please
pretty
give
one.
me like 220 soon. That would be. Let's see how good my luck really prevails.
Is that what the D is? Right next to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, disadvantage.
Oh, well,
Do you also have disadvantage
I
on
do.
stealth?
But I have a +2 to it. You know what, whatever.
What do
roll
you add
two.
to it? I think mine's +2.
15.
Yeah. So I got.
You know
10
what?
and
That's
12,
actually
so
not that bad. I'm glad
add
you
the
rolled the
plus
die.
2,
12.
This one's not that bad.
15.
15?
The black one's not that bad.
No, it's very average.
At least I'm not racist. It's very average.
You guys begin following him, and despite you follow him through the crowd, and the crowd gives you a little bit of a buffer between you two, because you're still keeping your eyes on him and he's still following his dogs, but he's not able to really tell that you are following him because of the amount of noise and the amount of activity behind him. And you see, as he comes across a building, relatively vacant looking, and the 2 dogs go invisible, and you see claw marks start embedding themselves into stone, and you see a window kind of get broken into.
You saw one of those dogs before.
Did I?
No.
That was a
You
diff-
saw a different type of dog. That one was actually organic.
That was like a demon, like.
That was like a shadow dog, yes. It was like
Oh, but it did,
shadow,
demo dog.
It did
a
like the
shadow
exact
mastiff,
same thing,
if you
though.
will.
It's a little demo dog.
Um,
dog.
a shadow mastiff, to be specific.
Have you made our characters yet?
Yeah, this is what mine is.
Where's mine?
He ate it.
Yours is over there somewhere. You see the orc break through the door, and you hear some activity on the inside, and flames all of a sudden erupt from the glass at the front of the building, and it bursts out, and people start making their way backwards as they realize something's going on inside. But they saw the orc go in, so they're not gonna say anything about it. And he later comes out as the 2 dogs leap out of the front windows, breaking more of the glass, and they land onto the ground and they decloak through the air, landing.
Nope.
And he is holding a person by the back of their neck, and it appears to be matching the bounty. And he's got a bit of a smile. He's like, and he begins making his way back towards the main statue that is in the center of the district.
I need to ask this guy first that question.
I was gonna say,
I don't see
you
it.
know, it's a bounty.
Yeah.
So if we bring it back, would we get? Is that how the bounties work?
I don't think we want to fight that thing with
I
2 dogs.
mean, no, but
I think we get a bounty.
ooh, that's a good idea.
Make some quick side money.
Me and what's your name, Kuma?
Kuma, yeah.
Going on a side quest.
Let's ask the person, see what's.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Am I this?
We're gonna go up to the person.
I'm this, right?
You, Kuma, huh? No.
Yeah, I don't see it over here.
He's over there somewhere. Hang on.
We'll put the one that's lying down.
No, it's another no.
Kuma and Eden make their way towards the orc with
It's
his.
actually a werewolf.
He's got some black hair. It's kind of tied back into like a man bun. Some short tusks, but they're still there, and he's relatively built and structured. One thing you will notice about pretty much anyone that is down here, and for the most part anyone in this country, they have muscle. Every single one of them does. There's a certain level of strength that everyone in this country must have because of the amount of dangers of having a bunch of monsters pushed together.
It's a dog-eat-dog world.
Sure. And the orc looks over at you, since you're the only ones that are actually actively approaching him. And he crosses his arms like, "So what do you want?"
I think I got this one.
Okay, go.
Hello, good sir. I had someone rob me of like 20 gold earlier, and I was thinking of a quick way to get some cash, some gold. And I saw that you had a bounty, and I was wondering if you could guide us to get a potential bounty.
You want a bounty down here?
Yes, sir.
We've got someplace you can go to get a bounty.
I trust him.
Can we do? Is he being legit, or do we?
He's.
Oh,
You can make an insight check if you want.
13.
16.
He is being honest.
Okay.
Come with me to the the Inkblades make our home, and I could probably get you a nice bounty or two.
How much was your bounty's worth?
This one's only a mere 200.
Gold.
Yeah.
Gold.
Yeah. Which for me and my pops, it ain't that much, but there's some higher bounties around.
You don't even know what I'm on.
Well,
Shall we make our way?
yeah, sure.
And you guys begin making your way.
You're never going to find us.
Back to the main street.
Damn it. Oh, Main
Actually,
Street.
I need you guys to make a perception check.
I'm good. Is it just them or me?
13.
All of you.
Oh, 17.
9.
Okay. From a distance, Micah, you see, because it's noticeable, Kuma and his shiny metal head a little bit above the crowd, since most of the people here are either like below his level or the other ones are like definitely high above. But you see him. You can't see anyone else in the crowd.
Come on! I run down. Come on! Jump up in the air. Come on!
They don't hear you.
God damn it!
You have to run all the way up there.
Okay, I sneak all the
Enoch
way
is
up to
following
him.
with you.
I'm going to stealth all the way up to them.
No. Are you?
Yes, 24.
It's going to make that time to get up to them a lot slower, but you
Sure.
are, like, dodging slowly between all the people, sneaking up on Kuma and Eden.
Can me and Matt do like a perception or something check to see if we notice him?
I'm in a thick crowd moving towards you guys.
You can roll perception with disadvantage.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah, let's go.
If I didn't have it, I would have
Yeah.
a 19.
24, I want to
No.
see it. Give me a 24.
12. I did roll a nat 20, but the other one was a 10.
Was it the blue one?
Yeah.
That one is really doing you nicely. Kayla, I might have to give him his first set of dice. And it's your birthday present that you got me. It's doing so well for him.
I've rolled 3 D20s last week and 3 D20s this
I
week.
should have D&D this weekend, so I might be able to start using them. Yes!
You better bless them before you use them.
Get sage.
I've mixed them with these other cursed stuff. Actually, it's been around this guy, and this guy's been doing real nice. My purple dice like me.
This black one likes
I
me.
got distracted. What were we talking about? Oh, no, you guys did not see him sitting up with you guys. I'm gonna roll for Enoch. Doesn't matter. You guys sneak up behind Kuma and Eden, and appears to be an orc with 2 steel predators. You know that steel predators in this town, freaking expensive, but it's also because they are nasty.
Well, obviously, you have to clean up the shit. You have to clean up everything.
No,
You have to-
they're machines.
You have to get them oil. You have to make sure they have nuts and bolts. Make sure they have batteries.
Sure.
Expensive stuff, Lair might tell you.
But you sneak up behind them and none of them notice you. along with Enoch.
Flying bats. Hey, how's it going?
Hi.
Hi. Why don't we keep going?
Oh.
I just imagine one of those moments where it's like in an anime where it's like, "Hi guys!" Hi. And they just continue onwards, and there's like, "Guys!
We must get to
Guys!
We need to make some good gold.
We'll be right back. We're busy trying to get...
The orc does jump a little bit because he wasn't expecting you.
Hi.
And he looks back and he's like, "Oh.
Wait.
Ruben, Enoch."
I forgot the name. Wait.
You two know each other?
Verhulst? Wait.
Black Book, but I'm very, very happy that you remembered my name.
Black Book? That's your title, isn't it?
And that's all I need to go by.
But Verhulst.
The name's Black Book, and you'll use it.
Well, then you use my name.
Ruben?
Bitch.
Wrong. If we're going by titles, use mine.
What is yours? Besides idiot, which the boss does call you.
You're not wrong about that. Well, well, between us, me and Naka, and he calls me idiot, I call him
Wait,
Naka.
are you saying his boss calls him an idiot? Does that mean I can call him idiot?
There's been nothing stopping
That's
you two
friendships.
from calling
Oh,
an idiot.
perfect.
We have friendships, so me and him, if you call me idiot, well,
You are one.
well, thank you.
I lost one of my dice.
What were we doing? Oh yeah, let's keep going.
Yes, by the way, I heard about the one guy that you got on the way. It's weird.
Are you referring to this guy? And he's still holding him by the back of his neck. The dude is like...
Oh yeah, that
dead.
guy! Wait, where did he come from?
That's none of your business.
It's just honest question, you know?
It is an honest question, and it ain't none of your business.
Sure.
I'm taking these two to the main building. Maybe get some new Inkblade recruits.
And you're gonna get paid off of it?
There's, you know our fee. We get a little bit of money anytime we get someone on.
Yeah, and I know you get 3% of what they make.
That's 3%. That's great.
Do you know the jobs that you get here?
Well, right now bounty hunting, and I'm okay with
Well,
it.
he got a light one, which was like what, somewhere around 100, 200 gold.
200 gold, thank you very much.
Sounds
I wouldn't
about
do
right.
anything for less.
It's a lightweight right there, but you know,
How much
I
is
see.
yours worth?
yeah, it's 200 gold. It's just
How much is
honestly,
it? How much is yours?
that's none of your beeswax right
Well,
now.
then if
We are a part of your bullshit baby
You're
bitch
Exactly,
party.
but he's here.
you're only alive because of us.
I know, but he's here.
If you don't disclose this information,
I shoved your ass in jail, and I'll do it again.
I saved you from jail.
If he knows,
Just so that you're aware, there's not really a jail. There's a dungeon, and then there's the gallows.
Oh. I don't know if you care or not, but not from here. I did shove him in jail, though.
Well, that's what I'm telling
Yeah.
you. We don't have a jail down
Yeah.
here. It's either like a dungeon
yeah,
or a gallows. And the difference between a dungeon and a jail
I don't
is
think
once
she
you get put
cares.
in a dungeon, you're not getting out.
Oh, I should have put you in a dungeon.
Verhost, I don't think she really cares. Honestly, look at her.
About what?
You look.
Why do
Weird.
we want to help you if you're not gonna
Well,
compensate
you wanna?
us?
I will, but not in front of
Not
Verhost.
in front of him?
Yes,
He has told us how much money that we could make potentially. with
potentially yes.
these. And you have said nothing about anything.
We are in public. If they
Before
know how.
we were in public.
Okay, you want to know why you don't announce why you get a certain amount of gold? Tell them. Honestly.
I will give him a little bit of benefit with the doubt on this one. It's usually not best to like compare bounties because then you feel a little inadequate.
And you
If
want to know
got
what
a smaller
happens?
bounty. It does make the others feel bad. I hate it when someone has more than me. It makes me feel sad.
Oh,
That
I'm
and
sorry,
also
pal.
another. If a person does hear you about how much you're going to make off of it, they will wait and steal the gold that you get as well.
Well, then, you know, that happens.
It happens all the time.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's not like...
That's why I say it happens all the time. I've done it before, and I happily admit it. But not to you, obviously. You make plenty, right? Cool. Let's go.
Let's continue.
You guys continue making your way into the main
Enoch.
statue structure.
Enoch.
What?
Why were you speaking to the boss?
I told you I had a job.
Oh, my bad. Was there anything else?
No. There's no other reason to talk to the boss.
Cool.
You guys continue making your way to the center where the statue is. And you go... I need a D20 from one of you!
Okay, I will. Wait,
He probably has the better odds.
no.
Wait, we can all roll.
I want to... No, one of us. Only one. I vote Matthew.
Why?
You roll so well, Matthew.
Either it's you or it's me. Do you want me to go?
What are we
Wait a
rolling on?
minute.
It's just a D20.
Yeah, I
D20.
might-
That's why I
Yeah.
say you.
20.
Dear
20.
God.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Can I please have this die? Please.
He just wants the one. He just wants the D20. He'll buy it from you.
I've gotten 4 today.
You begin making your way.
Matt, do like tally marks instead.
Yeah, let's do that.
And as you get closer to the statue, you see on the outside of the base statue of the structure, base structure of the statue,
Base statue structure.
you see the deep purple-skinned dwarf on the outside, as two Inkblades are like
Call him Bob!
standing. Just no one responds to
How
it.
you doing today? Man, I haven't seen you in such a long time. How's it been?
You don't know every single person you come
Oh,
across.
shut the fuck up. I know everybody here.
As
That
they
is
are,
important to me.
he's
No one's
being
important
blocked
to you.
entry from into the building. They're not allowing. They're not allowing this man in.
Hey! Let him in, he's with me.
Is he?
You're running around with a Runican paladin.
You know, I do. You know me.
Yeah, why are you running around with a Runican paladin? It's the
It's-
literal opposite of you. With your cute little devil tail, this dude's a freaking follower of the gods above.
Well, I don't know how you know about the devil tail because I always keep it tucked. But still, he's with me.
Hey,
He's wanting to get a mission as well. I'm trying to recruit this guy. He beat me to the punch. He got here before me. I didn't think he'd with his little legs.
roll a deception.
Oh, deception? Awesome. 14.
See, you know what's funny about that story?
What?
Is the fact that he mentioned nothing about coming in for a bounty. He
Yeah?
wanted to come in for one of the people that we brought in that was a little bit infected.
Oh! The little blight that's going around.
So something about your story just ain't adding up there. Which isn't surprising coming from you, Ruben.
Can me and Kuma just go inside?
Yeah, nothing wrong with you. You can go in. Same with you, Black Book. You can go right in. But you lied to me.
And?
You lied to me.
And?
What are you actually doing here?
Well, I'm with these two. I wanted to get them signed up.
We two are already inside.
I was with them two and they're going to get signed up. Because they want bounties. But obviously, this little purple fella over here... Sorry.
No offense taken.
So, I really apologize for that. I didn't mean... But... This strong fella over here has a strong will to help people. You know? I don't know how. Tell me how. How do you do it?
I serve Runica.
No. How do you cure the... So I can actually explain it to them. Because they're not listening to you.
Oh, It's a certain type of holy water that is, like, blessed by Runica.
He has come water, and it's literally.
The purple dwarf is like, you know what? I'm just gonna go away, guys.
He has holy come water from
And the Inklade
Valaka.
guys
Is that
like-
what you said? Yes, and he just wants to help people with it.
Enoch walks up behind you. He's like, Reuben, shut up.
I do this on purpose.
I'm telling you to shut up.
It's funny. Look at their faces.
They're concerned.
And
That's not. None of us are laughing.
I'm laughing.
And that's the thing.
Hmm.
You're the only one laughing.
Because I think it's
Let's
funny.
just. She tries to take you by the hand. Let's just leave them to it.
Oh, what the fuck are you doing?
Trying to get out of an uncomfortable situation.
That's what you're doing. I'm making this more uncomfortable for them.
I'm gonna walk away.
Yeah, go away. Go.
She's like pats you on the shoulder and just walks away.
Thank you. Now back to it.
You guys are now inside, Eden and Kuma. And
Holy come water!
you hear that from the door as it closes behind you.
I am going to throw him in the dungeon.
Honestly, I think they do everyone a lot of good.
What is the gallows, though? You said there's a difference.
Well, yeah, the gallows is where we hang people.
Oh,
It's a gallows.
that's where he should go. But by his feet, so I can stay here for a while.
Well, then, then people could throw rocks at him. That would actually be pretty funny. Anyway, let's get you to the front desk.
Alright.
He begins walking forward, and standing at the desk is a nice violet tiefling. Horns that are going a little up and then over. It's a bit of an odd horn choice. How horns grow is you can actually put things that'll like correct their growth. This was a choice that they made. He's wearing a nice set of glasses, and his hair is slicked back. Wearing a nice cloak that is the black attire. Still got that white downward blade on it with the ridges. But unlike the leather armor that everyone else wears, he is wearing just like office desk attire. A nice cloak that's like tied around the waist. It's nothing special. And he stands at the front and he's like, "What can I do for you today?"
Hello, good sir.
Hello.
I just want to say I really like the color on your complexion. It's really beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
And second, me and my friend over here would like to maybe possibly join so we could get bounties and make money.
Gillian.
Could you tell us more about it?
Yes, the Inkblades are an organization who serve ourselves, but as well as ourselves, we serve Noxus Aragon. He is collects our bounties for us. Bounties usually go to him, as he's gained such a particular level of influence in Aurelian and in the rest of us beautiful country of Ordinary.
I would just like you to know he gets 25% of the bounty as it comes in.
Anyway,
He's very rich.
these bounties can go from anything from assassination to stealing to making sure that a certain political individual is put right at the top where they need to be. Some of these also are scouting operations. These are not too often. Others are collection of intelligence, so spy work. Anything and everything criminal usually goes through here. We don't usually handle drugs. That goes through a different district.
Of Aurelian?
Can we meet this Nox person?
You wish to meet Noxus Aragon?
Yes, please.
I do not believe he is here currently, but if you want to find him, you could go to...
Yeah, hey, babe. I want to pop up behind him.
Hold on. You have to find your way to rudimentary arrangements. It's usually where he is staying. Why would you like to speak with him?
Can I just pop up behind him super fast?
Yeah, you hear banging of the door behind you as you see Ruben, like, run up behind you.
Are you guys talking about knockers?
And the two Inkblades are like, dude, what the... You can't
Shut the
just
fuck up.
run by us like that!
And you know who I am.
Are you able to take us to this said knockers?
Yeah. Well,
Please,
I'm not sure.
whatever you do, do not ever refer to Noxus as knockers.
See, I have a special relationship with him.
Okay.
I don't think he would be very pleased by another person calling him knockers, because,
He's not pleased by anyone calling him knockers.
he's always pleased by me calling him knockers
his name?
every time I'm there.
I don't know where you're lying to yourself on that one.
Can you take us
What's
there?
his name?
Everyone. Yeah, absolutely.
Noxus Aragon.
Or slash knockers.
Noxus Aragon.
Yeah, he's a very furry creature.
Aragon.
I would just like you to know.
You spell the first part and I would spelling it completely.
Be very polite on your first time.
Noxus.
He's a very logical thinker. He's
Oh, we have to get along right well.
he's also not very
You got it?
polite if you do anything to disgrace his name. That's how I'll put it.
I might ask, why would you like to speak to Noxus?
I'm friends with him, obviously.
Why would you like to speak with Noxus?
I would like to ask him about just any special bounties he has.
Any
What?
special bounties?
Well, you said he gets the bounties, so I wonder if he has like a nice, cool one.
Okay. Just be aware, if you're asking for a special bounty, it might be a little bit more difficult. I hope you guys are
it's the
prepared
one that
for
I'm
something
on.
like that.
It's the one that I'm on that I got from him.
That's not necessarily true.
Well, it's kind of true.
But if we do get it, and we get it done before you...
What?
Or if we do 2, and we get a bunch of money.
That is very true. We have no idea what he is asking for.
So I think we should go see Knox.
Okay, as long as it's not stealth work, because I don't think I could be very stealthy.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I don't think.
Well, fair
And
enough.
I think getting
Some more of that
information...
brutal mercenary work. Which is interesting that you're teamed up with Ruben and Enoch. Sorry, my bad.
I'm only the one who can call her knock.
Anyway,
Idiot.
they're more stealth operated. More assassin based.
We didn't ask to be in the circle. He's dragged us along.
I'm the one who got you here.
Yeah.
Cause you wanted to come here for help.
Just
No.
make your way to rudimentary
You wanted to
arrangements.
come
It's
here for
actually
help.
fun.
I didn't say anything of the sort.
Back the way you came, you can't miss it. It's big, circular building shaped almost like a coliseum.
I'm here.
It's a
too.
club.
Completely closed in.
It's a club, and also the instruments are out of tune, playing pop jazz.
I also wanted to come here to kill someone. So this
Who,
bounty work
me?
actually works out pretty well.
Oh, do you have a bounty for someone of your hand?
It's
No.
not a bounty.
No, she has a grudge.
Okay.
It is
well,
a
if you're
grudge.
going to do any killing, please be aware that if you kill the wrong individual, unfortunately, Inkblades will have to be sent after you.
That does make sense.
Such as me.
I can easily kill you.
Yee.
You looked at a monster and fell down to the ground twice.
True. I died and came back to life 3 times.
Let's
It's
go
a
to
great
this.
story.
Honestly, I don't know which one is more impressive. The fact that you die so easily, or the fact that you keep coming back to life.
Well, as long as I don't keep trying, it will be more and more funny to me.
Let's go to this Aragon
Fair
man.
enough. You guys make your way
Bye, Black Book. Thank you for bringing us here.
Killian, I just love this, don't you?
Yeah, I love back and forth. It's like yo-yo. Woo.
I say bye-bye to Black Book.
Black Book's like, nice to meet ya.
Nice to meet you.
Bye, host.
And he walks away with his 2 dogs.
And Boo Boo and Bunny.
Don't you ever speak about Boo Boo and Bunny.
I'm sorry. The 2 fangs? Is that what you want me to call them?
Don't talk about my dogs.
Can I pet the dog?
You can pet the dog.
Oh.
I think you might like that, considering, it's
Yeah.
metal on metal.
It's the 2 fangs, right? That's what they're called?
I just pat its head.
Yeah,
I'm like,
just
oh.
They were Boo Boo and Bunny. You just can't say those names.
I know.
I don't like you.
I pat the other one's head.
You want to know something?
What?
I think it's funny.
What's funny?
Give it like a belly scratch.
You want to know what's funny?
And one of the doctors.
Oh, it's so cute.
It's like a weird purring.
You want to know what's funny? Is I came up with those 2 names on the spot. And I didn't even think about it. Somehow, I guess the name's right because you're just a big softie, apparently.
Ruben, you don't think about a lot of things in your life.
Oh, I think about a lot of things. I just don't contemplate on it.
It's a part of thinking.
Exactly. I don't contemplate. I just do. I think about it, and then I
I
do.
need to make
I think about a lot of
I need to
things.
make a slight alteration to something.
To Boo Boo and Bunny.
I need to add that to the Let's see, where is he?
Why were you singing the NFL song?
I have grown to like football. I need to watch more of it. So you guys begin making your way back to rudimentary arrangements. I need someone else to roll a d20 for more of these random events.
Why can't we all roll and choose the best one?
Sure! You know what? Screw what Killian asks!
Killian,
Killian was trying to get you to do this in the first place to go to rudimentary.
I'm not gonna roll.
I got a 4. I'm not getting a 3.
I got a nat 20!
I'm gonna go with the 4. Killian, I want to go with the 4.
Unfortunately, we cannot go with the nat 20 because we have already rolled it.
Do you want me to roll?
Yes.
I'll roll.
Oh.
16!
We
We
chose
found
4.
like 5 d20s today.
Four.
Your brown dice has such like a bipolar mood. It's just either good or bad.
Yeah, that one's always been a bit finicky.
Hi.
As you guys make your way through to rudimentary arrangements, you walk by an Aarakocra. If you are not familiar with what they are bird people. This one is more set up like a hawk. It's got that brown, like, sharp face.
Mine?
The predator-like
It's a
body
seagull.
with more of the brown feathers, white under feathers, wearing some leather armor. What's a little odd is its right wing and its right arm is complete. The base of the right wing and the entirety of the right arm is completely featherless. Instead, it is made of white cracked stone with blue gems that are piercing through it. He seems to be kind of cradling this arm, but he's continuing to walk through with a little bit of like a it's not a limp, but he's slower than he would be.
Knockler, are you okay?
I have no idea who you are.
What do you mean? We went on that one sneak mission.
I can't be bothered right now. I'm gonna go to the right spot. He starts walking away with and you see some electricity coming off the crystals that are embedded in his arm.
Make sure you don't take the red vampire while injured. Or little viper. Sorry, my bad. Labeled it wrong. While you're injured, it will not go well.
Unfortunately, this injury doesn't go away.
I know.
Walks off. And you, Nock looks back at this like, that's why you always wear gloves when handling fabric.
Yeah. Hey, we're stupid.
Oh, like that magical fabric?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
deal with it
happens-
all the time.
That's what happens when you touch a particularly large cluster. Fabric is highly dangerous to direct touch. Usually we send in metal people to do most of the mining of it whenever we find some. But if you're organic and you touch it, that's what happens to you.
Do you
Enoch.
commonly just find it?
It appears through rifts that appear randomly.
Enoch,
Yes.
you know that mission that I was talking about?
The stealth mission?
No, the kill mission. The mission that I'm on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Want to know something?
What?
Vampire, very old, scientist, has fabric. And also towards space and time actually has a portal.
How much fabric are we talking about?
A lot.
There are so many ways where you could make a good, positive impact with your relationship with Noxus, and the amount of fabric would be a great way to do that. Ruben,
It slips my mind the entire time. I
I
can't.
love you, but I just hate you.
Hey, it's not my fault that I forget. It just happens.
A part of it could be
Hey.
my fault. I did hit him a couple times.
I also died like
Where'd you hit him?
in the head.
In his
Well,
chest.
no, you hit my arm. You actually almost cut my arm off. It was actually dangling
Anyway,
off.
let's make our way. And you guys continue on, and you make it to rudimentary arrangements for the second time.
This
Hey!
is the first place that you mentioned, and now we're
Hi,
finally
guys.
all there.
Hi guys, how you doing?
I noticed!
I'm saying hi to the two guys. Oh shit.
Wait, we could have got bounties from the beginning.
I'm gonna say hi to Dorman.
Oh yeah, so this is your first time.
I speak first. Thank you very much.
I have to describe them.
They already know.
I
No.
have to describe them.
No, they
We
don't.
weren't there.
You arrive and you see a large, what looks like an orc that's gone through its infernal transformation. Pretty much the same description I gave him, with the spikes, the gray spikes that are coming out of him made of a stone
Goku.
structure, the tan skin. To the right of him, a wood elf with copper skin, wearing the same black leather armor that most of the other Inkblades wear, and it's got some green scales here and there.
Hi guys.
Green scales.
Yes.
I forgot.
This is a shifter. They can turn into
Yes.
an animal hybrid. They're like werewolves but weaker.
So is it like a dragon?
No.
Judging from roll an animal handling check.
Not really.
It depends. Some can turn into dragons.
Let me see my scale.
This one in particular, no.
What did you say? Animal handling?
Yes.
17.
This is a lizard. It's not. Having been around some dragonborns around this village, around this vast city. They are. Lizards have a bit of a softer face, whereas the dragons have a much more intimidating face.
But it's been around them. Could I try to talk to it in a draconic language?
You can try.
Because I do have the language.
Yeah.
I don't know what languages you have. Oh.
What would you like to say?
Proficiencies in languages.
Hello, good sir.
I know Draconic.
I would like to meet your leader, Nox, and I am being occupied with Ruben right here that knows you all, and I would like to talk to him about potentially having some bounty to be able to help out your guys' organization.
You don't label that up front, right?
You're with Ruben? He says
That,
Unfortunately.
well, with Ruben is a loose term. I want to make money and upgrade myself,
I think I can definitely
so we help each other out.
I can let you all in. A Warforged would be a rather unique individual, and as for yourself, you want tea with a snake-like body like that? He does like his rather unique individuals. Come right in. And you see the giant orco. Roar.
Can I give him a high five?
You raise your hand for a high five, and he's like, he high fives you, You guys walk inside and you
Can I do
hear.
it too? Because his hand is still up. I want to be like behind you, like let's do it too.
Yeah, and you guys walk inside and you hear it go.
With the friendly boy.
And the
Oh, he's
lizard
so
and,
nice.
and the lizard folk is like, yeah, or the shifter is like, yeah, they were really nice.
Hi guys.
You're back in the club, and the jazz music is playing. The purplish lights, magical crystals flowing that are floating in the air. The main jazz band in the center, a bartender and table with a high elf standing at the middle of the bar,
I have a question.
polishing glasses. Yes.
Nothing to do with this, but when would I ever use abyssal language, and what is that?
Just wait.
Okay, 'cause I know it.
I know every single one.
So, you guys have arrived.
I went to talk to Knox.
You wish to talk to Noxus? It's been a while. It's been a few hours since his initial meeting, which means things have moved around a bit. It's still... There's no concept of day or night cycle down here.
Okay.
It is almost like a city that never sleeps. Except, you know,
City
doesn't have...
that never sleeps.
What's your language that you know?
Tune out the words.
Unusually,
It really
that is one of the
feels.
songs being played.
What's your languages?
As you know,
Nope.
that good old jazz, that good old swing, that good old classic music that I...
It literally is a secret.
Is it?
Yeah.
So you begin to make your way and look around.
It's just
That is
common.
An
literally
investigation
No.
check.
Ooh!
because I literally added it and then it de-added itself
15.
and then
15.
I don't know.
Make an investigation check.
18. Okay, I'll roll a 20.
No.
You initially go to the place where
Me?
all of you, since you're looking for Noxus as well, right?
Yeah, but I think they're looking by themselves.
Are you looking by yourselves?
Yeah.
Are you guys splitting up?
Obviously. We don't like him. I don't like him.
Obviously.
He's just there.
Okay.
I'm looking for Noxus.
You. Okay. You go looking in the spot where Noxus was originally.
Mhm.
He is no longer there. It appears he has moved.
I rolled an 18. What's going on here?
You still have to look around, but you went to the place you saw originally. So it appears if he's moved anywhere and he's not down here, but he was not. He never came back. He's probably on one of the upper floors, if not in his specific penthouse swing at the very top.
Let's go.
Alright.
You guys aren't with him. He specifically said you guys were
Oh.
separated. You
I-
guys,
I got a 15.
yes. You look around and then you start asking questions, and you actually end up going to the bartender, a high elf with a golden eye on his palm, on his hand, with petals around it and vines that seem to go up his arm. He's wearing a shade of some black rounded shades, wearing the black vest that these waiting staff are wearing, the black vest with the black dress pants, but no undershirt underneath it. Unusual for a high elf to be down here. But you come to him and he looks at you guys and is like, "What can I do for you, my rather handsome friends?"
Oh, thank you, kind sir. I like the design on your hand.
Thank you very much.
I was wondering if you could be of assistance and guide us to Knox?
You wish to speak with Noxus.
Yes, sir.
What might I say is the business?
To talk to him about particular bounties,
Oh,
since he's the man that gets all the different bounties.
particular bounties, you say? That could be arranged. I'll let him know you're coming.
Oh, thank you.
Please head to the 4th floor.
Woohoo!
If you need to find your way up, the portals will take you up there.
Let's go.
Just think about specifically the 4th floor.
Alrighty.
Okay.
You guys make your way to the portal, and you think about the 4th floor. Did you make your last constitution check in the teleportation?
I think so, but barely, if anything.
Okay. but you made it. You guys have that. You have that same feeling of that lurch in your stomach as you teleport upwards, and you feel the insides of your like ears and stuff move, but it doesn't really. I mean, you're a machine. You're not gonna get nauseous. So you teleport to the top, and on the other side, Ruben is also meeting you. It appears he was aware of where the location was.
You can shut the fuck up. Fucking snake. Go slither around somewhere else.
I want to proceed.
You guys make your way, and you see this beautiful set of golden doors. On the front of it is almost a bit of a historic mural of. You need to make a history check. I don't know why I went into a JoJo
Me?
form.
Is it me or Kayla?
Yeah, everyone.
Okay.
As you're trying to figure out what this golden mural that appears to be a piece of history.
That's all it is.
Would you
Piece
roll?
of history.
I got a nat
You're
1.
rolling so beautifully. That
12.
was terrible.
At least
Well-
I nat 1 on history.
It appears to be the image of a battlescape of Aurelian, and beneath it, it appears to be almost look like vines or tubes that go down to a new city underneath the ground. You don't really know entirely what's going on here, but it appears to be the foundation of Nachtreich. Well, the context is going over your head, unfortunately. Would any of you like to knock on the door? You knock on the door, and the doors swing open as standing before you,
And standing before you.
a blue orc stands there, covered in large, heavy metal plate armor. Another one of the massive long swords on his back, with a little bit of a frosty glow to it. He's got a nice, rugged face, definitely one of that of a brawler. And yet he wears around his neck, roll a religious check.
16.
5.
16. So you see that it is a symbol of Shira, goddess of the frozen mountains. Bit of an odd choice down here in the middle of the underground where he's surrounded by lava, but still, it is what he's chosen to serve. His blue skin...
It's a pretty good one, though.
What?
The god.
Yes,
It's
actually,
a pretty good one.
Shira is actually one of the more better gods.
I have read up. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Is she hot?
Makes me very happy.
Kind of.
It's been a bit.
I don't remember the photo. I just remember what she does.
The symbol is that of
I can't remember the symbol. I know.
is like a glacier. So it's got like a bit of a white frosty top
Is
to
it?
to a deep blue that goes down from like the 3/4 mark down or the 1/4 mark down. He stands before you and unusually has a frosty breath to him in a place that is actually is quite hot. Yet all of you are accustomed to the heat from all different walks of life. One of you being a lizard, one of you being raised in the western city of Eros, and you being made of metal, so temperature doesn't normally bother you. He goes, And he lets you in, and you see Noxus is sitting, and as you enter the room, the door closes, and any of the noise that was outside immediately goes quiet. And you see what looks like an old-timey, like, gramophone playing, and it's the song I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire. And he's looking out into the rest of the city, and you see the giant statue out in the distance through the window. And you see him just holding a glass, and he's spinning it around. Dyer, a giant Sakali warrior, is standing in the back with her metal arms crossed, just kind of relaxing and nodding to the tune.
I would like to go speak to him.
You come forward and around to where you get a. Would you wish to speak behind him, or would you like to walk in front of him?
Where we could see each other.
Okay. You make your way in front of where Noxus is, and he is still listening to the music. And he takes a look at you and is like, well, you're far more interesting than I expected. A more classic Warforged design. What might you be doing down here?
Well, Your Honor, Nox, I've in a party with my friend Eden and then Ruben, as I've heard that you two know each other. He does call you Knockers, by the way, but I don't think that's your name.
It is not.
Noxus.
But it's one he decides to give me. It's rather aggravating.
And I just want to ask, Your Honor, that I've heard that you get a bunch of bounties around here, and I was told that you're a logical guy, and I am a logical guy, and I was wondering if we could help each other out. If you give me bounties, and I complete them for you, and I get gold in return.
Well, that is a bit interesting. And he places the glass down on his chair and he crosses his hands.
I'm a little old, as you can see, so like I need some upgrades.
You are in need of some upgrades. A more modern design and aesthetic. One to fit the modern times, as it were. And he like kind of scooches back in his chair. I have a few choice operations that I have in being need done. And since you are teamed up with Ruben, as it were, you might be able to help each other out with your bounties. I have a particularly hefty one to find out information in Elder Hollow. It's come to my attention that things have gone a little south with an operation up there beneath the church. One of the ravens has decided to go a little rogue and is not responding to any of its masters.
Ruben.
Mm.
We met.
Could you give me the flask?
You have it.
Oh, I have. I thought you had it.
No, if she has it, she's flesh, you're metal. Why would she have it?
Also,
if
why are you
keep
gonna
it in
bring
the
it up?
container? Then it won't
Well, I
do.
mean, that's
Well, if it does,
Oh, yeah, I guess
if
I
it
will
cracks,
have it.
You're the one that had it, so
Yeah.
let's
But
if it
why?
cracks, it would be weird.
Why? What?
give it to him.
Why?
Don't.
Let them know what this is, so they can take care of it. I think he would rather have it, and then we give it to the other people.
What are we talking about?
We have this flask of this like black like substance that like infects people, and we felt like it would be better in your hands to take care of it than to give it to this little gnome guy that like
Noxus.
has like holy water and stuff.
I was not informed of this. I don't know why they brought it up here. It should have been taken care of back down at the church, where it should have been handled. That's my fault. I didn't know about it. I was obviously busy up here with you, Noxus. I'm sorry for my behavior before.
No, you're not.
I just felt, Your Honor,
And
that
you can shut the right up, please.
it felt like it would be best if you took care of it, sir.
I would not give it directly to him.
Well, yeah, we're not going to give it to the main guy. That would be dumb.
Please, when it comes to delivery of substances that are highly infectious, in honor of me, do not deliver them directly to me.
My bad, Your Honor.
However, it would be best to take it to one of the churches of Runica that are down here.
Thank
The
you.
one of the only gods that we continue to serve in this place.
Thank you.
But it's funny that you bring it up. The operation that I'm having you sent on to Elder Hollow, it appears that there was some experimentation with similar substances.
Sounds interesting, Your Honor.
If you find out some particularly juicy pieces of scientific inquiry, which is what I believe that the Raven has been working on.
Ooh, what that Knowles say the Raven went to? Because the Raven was there and they went to a different city.
I don't know.
I have to ask again.
What are you referring to?
The Raven. There was a Raven under the church that went out of the church because they were told how to get out with something else.
So the mission you gave to Ruben, I was with him, and we killed like 4 or 5 different big creatures that were deadly.
That's not
What
the
kind
mission.
what kind of operation? What was going on in that section?
We went down and we took a left at this one place, and there was this big.
There was
demon
fabric.
There's fabric, and there's this big demon thing that you'd get frightened instantly, and we got out
It's-
of there as quick as possible.
He's harboring.
Well, we didn't see any of the fabric.
Shut up.
It was in a different room.
It's
Actually,
no, we did.
You can see a little bit of fabric coming, like particles of it coming through one of the
But
doors.
we didn't see the fabric.
No,
But you also
I
saw the fabric.
I was the one who read and translated it,
Well,
so I knew what the room was. He had a dimensional portal to the Fae. He also had a fabric room, a blood supply. Plus, he was also harboring one of the.
Makes sense. Like the blood supply.
He was-
vampire.
But he was also harboring the Devil of Illusions. She was there.
In theory,
Yes.
now this is truly an interesting little tidbit. You say there's fabric down there, and there's the
A lot.
experimentation.
A large amount.
Oh, shadow creatures.
Dimensional portal.
And like some demon of the 7 or something.
He also was
In
testing.
theory, is a demon of the 7.
Yes.
Strangely enough, it was not actually one of the ones that the priest Raven was ascribed to worshiping. He was worshipping a different one. The archdevils are fighting among themselves. That'll prove interesting in the future. Okay. I do have a bounty for all of you. And I will actually give you a little bit of a gift as a thank you for providing this information almost free of charge.
Well, it's also my mission as well.
He taps on his purple gem and he looks over at Dyer. And Dyer opens one of the drawers that is near because there's a settling of furniture around besides just this chair in the center. Rather nicely designed wooden furniture that's like almost waxed over, and to make like a nice smooth top. And she brings out a bag of gold and places it down in front of you, all 3 of you. Consider this a little bit of a thank you for the information and a hopefully good gesture of future endeavors together. Take it as a sign of good faith.
Can we check how much gold? So we can...
We can do that later. Kind of rude to do it in front of him.
I grab it. No one's grabbing it.
You pick up the bag of gold and then
How much is in it?
500 pieces.
No, that's easy.
I think me and Kayla should get a little bit more since the situations that we've been in. You're only here because of us.
You did die multiple
You
times.
would have been dead without us.
I don't
the 500 gold. I don't give a shit.
I don't care how you divvy up the money. However, I have a nice bounty for you. 3,000 gold.
3,000.
And bonus, depending on what kind of information you find. However, I need you to clear out that undersection of Elder Hollow. I have some particularly important investors that are wishing to seek access in there. And if there's fabric, there will be even more of a reward depending on how much we find. So I'm paying you for not only clearing out a facility, but collection on whatever they were working on.
Should you take notes when we get there?
And
I forget things easily.
maybe even a little bit of a bonus for giving me access to fabric mining. Do we have a deal?
Yeah, I would say.
Do whatever you must when it comes to gathering yourself a crew together. I see there's already 4 of you. Probably wouldn't hurt to grab one more, but 4 should be enough.
How about Verhulst?
He and his steel defenders, I would say, would be overkill. I do want this operation, but you have taken this upon yourself. I'm not having another one of our official Inkblades go with you, Ruben. Besides Enoch. Find someone else if you wish to find one. There's plenty of people in the bar. But my friends, thank you for such a beautiful piece of information.
What information were you desiring?
Anything you can find down there. If they're making deals with Inferior, there will not only be religious texts, but there will also be the scientific texts that I have been truly curious in.
Do you want me to find out if they above ground, not in the church, knew anything about anything underground?
I can already tell you one person who does.
That's what I was thinking too.
Do we have a deal? Bless you. I didn't realize robots could sneeze.
Sorry, Your Honor.
A few bolts and oil comes out.
Obviously, it's a yes across the board, and they're probably going to want the majority of the gold because apparently I'm useless.
Never said you're useless. I just said I saved your life.
Apparently, I'm useless.
I believe you're the one who said you were useless.
Yes, exactly.
You said that, so stop projecting.
And obviously, I'm useless.
You're not useless. I wouldn't have hired you for a job this important.
Oh, I know. I'm just being an idiot.
Like
Consider
you
this
guys
a
are.
growth lesson.
Oh, I don't need a growth lesson. I already know what I'm doing.
You need plenty of growth
And
lessons.
you can shut the right
And
fuck
I
up.
can cut your voice box out.
Oh, you
We
can
agree
try.
to
The
it.
funny
so
thing is, it
let's-
looks like someone's already begun doing that. See that new scar across your throat?
Huh?
I said the new scar across your throat.
Huh?
From when you got smacked by the tentacle down in when you were down there. You know, you lost the ability to.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
I
that.
didn't get smacked. I was choked.
No, you got cut up.
Anyway,
Yes, we agree.
I think that's all I have for you guys. Please leave.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
I bow to Verhulst. Thank you, Verhulst. Oh, my bad, Noxus. That's wrong name. That's my bad. That is my bad. That is my bad.
Please leave.
Here's my dagger instead.
And you were guided out of the room onto the 4th floor with Enoch and you three.
I leave. I ought to go get some more information on something else.
So, we should go. You have the money, right?
You have the money, right?
I handed it back to you because apparently you guys can divvy
You
it up
would
better than
get
me.
the money as
No,
well.
it's fine.
Oh. Well, if it's just two of us, then we do
Take it.
$250 each.
$250 each.
Yeah.
I don't need that.
You don't owe me 20 gold anymore. I got 250.
I don't know why I owed you 200
What time is
gold
it?
in
What-
general.
Game time, is it?
10, 20. Well, oh,
Game time.
Oh, sorry.
It's hard to tell. However, there are clocks, and it's. I can't remember when you guys went down here. To be honest, was it evening?
I have no idea, Killian.
Might have been evening.
It was like midnight.
It was noon.
Just random number.
It is noon. So, yeah, it is around 12 noon. However, the city, since there, like I said, there is no real time frame for everyone to work off of. People just kind of do their own thing. Which is
Shall
what allows
we-
the club to continue to be active on all hours of the day.
Shall we go back up now? Since.
I have somebody else to grab. Give me a moment.
Well, then me and Kuma can go
Go
up
for
there.
it. I have. Well, you were talking
What are
about
you
all
two
of
doing?
us, but I
What's
will go
happening?
grab somebody else. that
She's
we-
saying she wants to go back to
Enoch.
Elder Hollow.
Elder Hollow?
Because we have to go back there up there anyway, so.
Enoch, we're gonna go grab the blue-eyed demon.
So you also in the forest of Agu?
No, but I can make this one work. I already have something prepared for that.
For the forest of Agu.
I even talked about this before.
I don't remember this.
Oh my god.
I don't
Do you remember my plot story? And do you remember my title?
Did you ever send me the updated version?
Yes!
I don't remember getting
Oh,
it.
it's the same one. It literally updates itself. It's literally the same one, but with a different. So it's already shared to you. I can update it myself.
I might need a link to that again because I don't remember.
God damn it.
I don't remember where they went to. But I don't remember Blue Eyed Demon. I knew of your friend.
Who?
Your friend.
Oh no,
I don't remember the Blue Eyed Demon.
you don't.
No.
I had it in there.
I
It was
don't
towards the end anyway, but
It must have been a new edition. Because I don't remember it.
it was like 2
regardless.
sentences of him, but it made a hint. It wasn't. It mentioned his name, but that was it. It was like 2 sentences near the end.
I'll figure it out. If you have the link on your phone, could you send it to me?
Yeah.
So you guys are headed to Elder Hall?
Mm-hmm.
So you guys split up. I don't know why I say it like that. So you guys split up and begin making your way back towards the main statue of Elder Hollow.
Before we do
I mean,
that,
main
before we
pillar
do
of
that,
Elder Hollow.
can we, for now, combine all of our money and put it in your chest so no one can steal it?
Go right ahead.
Okay.
You know. So you guys do that. You begin making your way. Oh, doesn't need money. You roll your 20.
Do you want one of us to roll a d20?
I want one of you to roll a d20. That is what I said.
A 10.
A 10. Ah. They never lost me.
Hi, hi, hi,
What'd you roll? Did you roll a d20? Because that'll be the second one.
Yeah, I did.
What was it?
19.
Have we already done that one? No, we haven't done that one. Okay, nice.
Apparently, it didn't save.
I have an idea for the demon. I have something planned. I was really hoping one of you guys would find it, and thank goodness you're going for it.
Well, I had it planned for him, but okay.
We'll figure it out.
It's
We'll figure it out. You guys begin making your way through the city, and of the many different attractions that you find, the people walking around as you guys people watch on your way back, because, admittedly, there's not a whole lot to do besides you talking to each other. You see 2 Nebelatmer soldiers. These are a tiefling and a drow elf. The tiefling's horns, they're all covered in metal. And it's those red tubes filled with gas that go along their arms or along their backs. It's like they're constantly being chemmed up, constantly being drugged up. But it doesn't seem to affect them in any way. Like the guy who arrived backwards, these guys appear to have become so accustomed to it that although they need it, it does not hinder them in any way. A red waistcloak follows behind them, and their symbol isn't necessarily like the dagger downwards. It is their bottom mask section is actually made of gold. And you see this is where the most complicated tubing is. It's probably hardwired into their face. That way they're just getting the constant dosage of the red mist that they need. They appear to be merely passing through. These guys don't belong in this district because the Inkblades mainly control this area. That is one of the things you see. Going off of your 19?
18.
Going up... What?
18.
I thought you said 19.
No.
Roll again.
9.
Another of the other district's soldiers that you find through here are the Onija. This one of them is a half-dragon with red and gold scales, a rather intimidating face. The other one is another one of those purple dwarf-like creatures. This one is more... Both of them are more barbaric. They have not as much armor on them, but having some pretty decent-sized weapons. Both wearing metal chestplate. They also have chains that go around them, and the weapons that they primarily wear are like a giant war pick, not only designed to break someone's skull in, but also designed to do some mining. These are the mining arena soldiers that are somehow more common here. Based off of the attire that they're wearing in terms of their gloves, these guys are also built for mining fabric. One of their more probably important imports.
Is the dragon guy hot?
Got a roll of hotness. Haven't had to do this in a long time. He is definitely above average attraction. I would say a good, like, 7.
I can speak Draconic.
So can I.
Oh, okay.
Can I just say hot and draconic? Just like.
Can I say nice weapons?
You say hot and draconic, and the red dragonborn just looks at you. He's like, and he goes, and a flame kind of comes out of his mouth a little bit.
Like a heart. Like a flame heart.
Is it like freaking the dragon from Shrek?
Yes. Yes. Oh, that's great.
It comes out and it just blows towards you. And when it comes to the nice weapons, he like kind of like flexes his muscles a little bit, still keeping more eye contact with you, but he's still definitely holding the weapons, and he nods in your direction. But they continue onward
Check
unless
Discord.
you interrupt them.
Well, he's.
I don't think it'd work now, but it was just a thought I had. I'll put it in there, but I don't think you saw it, so. I didn't mention it during
It's
the.
like hot, nice
So,
weapons.
it doesn't matter.
You come around here often?
You come around here often, let me give you a good old kissy on the lips.
Either that or
Kissy.
something else. I was thinking of like 2 different things. I think you're.
He's on the fence.
I think your original idea might work, but it's something.
We would need to discuss it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what you're going for.
It was a thought that I put in there, and I was wondering if you would see it and then talk to me about it, but then you didn't see it, and then I forgot that I didn't.
Put it in.
That I didn't save it, and then. Now it's come down to this.
You guys make your way back towards the tower. Going up the long staircases and seeing all the people running around, and if you want to make like a investigation check to listen to what they're doing to figure out what this tower is used for, you can.
Yeah, I got nat 1. So
Okay,
I'm glad I'm getting the
It
nat
is
1.
just freaking absolute gibberish to
Yeah.
you.
14.
14? Okay, what languages do you know?
Draconic, gnome, and halfling.
And what do you know?
Abyssal, Common, Draconic, I don't know how to say the word. Absol.
Absol what and what?
Common, Draconic.
Okay.
And you know all the language I know, right?
I need to take a look at it again, but I believe I know which ones you have.
But you want to know something?
Yeah.
I saved them, and they switched them again. I literally saved them, and they switched them.
Yeah, it tends to work that way. You notice the people who are running around talking with each other. They're discussing news stories. A lot of them discussing news stories. This appears, as you gather more information about what you're hearing, this appears to be the tower. They don't usually expect guests, because Elder Hollow, no one comes from Elder Hollow. So they decided to reuse this tower as something else. For the most part, it's been turned into a news tower. And as you start going up, you see the room that you saw earlier with that big old panel with different decorations on it and the people behind a desk, and you see those eyes floating around. They kind of look like gazers, big eyes, but instead of green, they're made of gold and metal, with a big eye on the front, with 2 tendrils that come up to the front that appear to be like receiving information, or like receiving the sounds that they're picking up. And you hear them, they're talking about a news story, but with the amount of chatter going on, it's a little hard to tell what's happening in front of you.
What's the city called?
The city is called Noctrek.
Just got not Trek News Network.
Yeah, they've got a news network in this one tower. But it was the best place for them to choose because it's one of the taller ones, but also no one goes into Elder Hollow. like no one comes back from it. It's not that like people die. It's just
Once I came to this city, I want to stay in this city. I don't want to go.
you might be able to do that.
It's,
Hold an entire campaign down here.
but we gotta
Like
go
clear
back.
out the church.
Yeah.
You guys make your way all the way up back to the teleportation circle. This time, instead of the vampire and the werewolf you saw previously, well, no, a new vampire and werewolf have replaced them. One of them more. The werewolf is more orc-like. It's got tusks coming out of it. It's got sharper ears. One thing about this universe: werewolves take on the physical traits of the races they used to be. That's why it's got the orcish tusks. It's got a bit more of a musculature body. Its hide is gray, but it also borderlines into a little bit of a light green color, taking on some of that base skin color that it used to have as an orc. The vampire, on the other hand, is a tiefling. A lot of tieflings are in this city. Horns that kind of go out like this, backwards, wearing a white hat on top with some black hair coming down, wearing all white robes. Again, it appears the werewolf is wearing all black and the vampire is wearing all white. They're not wearing the symbol of an Inkblade, they're wearing other symbols. You would have to roll a religious check to figure out, you would have to roll a history check to figure out what they're wearing.
I'm not gonna bother.
History.
Yarp.
Okay.
Yarp.
A 9.
Yarp.
No.
And you make your way to this up to the circle, and up there is a drow elf who, upon seeing you, is like, "Ready to go home?"
Yes, sir.
All right. And his arms.
We are gonna be coming back. Someone did mention papers before.
Oh yes. Do you not have any?
No.
They've been letting you walk around here. Gotta love our security.
If you talk to
And the guard
Knox,
controls
he would probably get us in.
Knox.
We're on a special bounty given directly from him. Let me show you the paper.
Go right ahead. Not gonna even just go. And
Thank you.
his arms vibrate.
Can you try? Can you redo that again?
No, good. His arms vibrate.
I'm
and
thinking
he, like,
about Weiss.
He touches the circle, and the circle spins up, and you're back in Elder Hollow, back in the underground section that goes underneath the poisoned well.
Well,
Back to you.
So are we gonna do my thing, or are we gonna do something else? Or are we gonna talk about it after this? How do you want to do this?
That's what I'm supposed to say.
Because either we can do my thing, and we'd have to skip me, and go back to them.
Let's go upstairs and discuss what you're meaning, and then I'll give my okay for it.
I don't know if you're resuming right now, but
We're resuming right now.
oh, okay, we're resuming right now. Okay.
Maybe a little before.
8. Second one.
Hit the second one. Still a good one.
oh,
So as you begin walking around looking for an additional comrade to join you, you come across, sitting at the bar, this 7'6" Goliath woman, covered in black armor.
hubba hubba, awooga.
That's what's killing screaming inside his head right now.
She is long black hair, and you can see some of the tattoos that come up a little bit. All Goliaths have tattoos.
She's getting better.
I'm just saying.
I forget which tribe has different tattoos, though.
It doesn't, in this world, it doesn't matter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a Goliath.
Matters for killing him though.
With some of the points coming out to like right across the, or right up to the chin, right across up to the cheek area, and some right across up to the upper head area. But the most of it's covered in armor. She's not. She has like the basic adventuring gear, but she does not carry a single weapon on her.
That's cute.
Yeah, she uses her thighs to crunch their skulls.
She's like built with an incredible. If the armor is built
Monk-like.
on top of this armor,
Is it monk-like?
no.
She just jumps up and claps her legs like.
It's a strange combination of agility with the armor because it has you notice how it has a little bit more movement to it, especially in the hands section. But also it has there's definite strength to it. This is almost like a fighter combined with a little bit of roguish ability.
Hello there, madam.
So you walk up to this.
I better hear a good voice.
You walk up to this. You walk up to this Goliath
What
woman.
question?
Yeah, it's already Russian. Oh.
No pressure.
I crush men's skull with
What is it you want,
thighs.
little man?
Please cradle me.
I'm in need of some assistance.
I want a hug.
Some assistance, you say?
Yes.
Oh, well.
That's what I'm saying.
We
That's what I'm saying.
are currently on the adventure of killing a certain vampire. A vampire. They have currently fled, or we can't find them currently, I can't remember quite well. But we are in current need of some extra hands. We already have 4, we need a 5th. Would you like to join us? There will be extra incentives for you if you want to join.
You'll count as 5 and 6 with those hands.
What is the payout that you are offering me?
How much did we get originally paid? Do you remember?
I don't
Was it
know.
3,000?
Like
I think it was 3,000.
3,000 for that bounty. It's not even including the one that killed the vampire.
yeah,
Oh, that
there's
one.
3,000 to clear out the bottom area.
Oh, okay, so
I
ours
can't
is-
remember what mine was because I believe you sent it to me. Is it?
Is it more
Cool.
than ours?
So.
Okay. I was like, jeez.
Okay.
In total,
Which makes sense.
yes.
Hold on. Give me a moment.
I just realized no one can see the hand gesture with that one.
Yeah.
Only I can see which. I'm just looking directly at you, and you're not even. Yeah.
I couldn't see it because it's the computer screen.
I'll make sure to look back at the tape.
Damn it.
I'll look back. I'll see the number.
No!
He said he was gonna tell us anyway.
I don't believe him.
So if he doesn't, I'll just look back at the tape.
You're looking at 900 in total. So just shy of 1,000.
Well, that sounds like a good payout, friend.
Yours like 1,500.
Privyet. And she reaches out a hand.
I don't do left hand. I do right hand. If you don't
a
mind.
fifth of 4,500
Thank
would be
you.
900.
What is your name?
3,000 plus.
My name is
1,500.
Privyet.
Which there's 5 of us,
Thank you.
and you get a fifth of the total money.
Well, what's 9 times 5? Hold on.
Well, 9 times 5 is 45, but 900
Yeah.
times 5 is 4,500.
Yeah,
So his is probably 1,500.
Motka is ready. Motka will follow.
Oh, Awooga.
were you going Awooga based off a name?
No, just the woman.
Oh. Do you guys now make your way back?
Yes, I will now guide you
Oh
to
my
the.
gosh, they're going to Elder Hollow. Do you know how confused the gnolls and the sticker were like, what the
So,
fuck is that?
I will give you a breakdown of what's going on. 1, we need information. This is what we're tasked to do by Novris.
Noxus.
Noxus, that's my bad. Noxus, that's what we've been told to do. As well as.
I do not care for the information. Point me in direction and I will fucking break it with my hands.
Oh, yes.
Biggest thing, kill Dampire.
That sounds good.
Awesome.
I'm
Alright,
not
let's
too
go.
interested into all this intelligence gathering stuff.
Cool.
Is it
I will
like
put
her?
you on the team that is not doing the intelligence gathering.
Good. Bone crushing. The ripping apart of a vampire. Now that sounds like a good challenge.
I like her. She's great.
Sure, it fits right then.
It's a 10 out of
And
10
off to
woman.
Elder Hollow we go.
Hi ho! Hi
Just
ho!
skip in like a big Goliath.
I want to see her in that scene the pyromancy is in when all he sees is like rainbows and whatnot. That's all she's in. La la la.
She
Ready to break some skulls.
do you believe in magic? You guys.
Roll a d20. Guess what? You're not a
Do you want me to roll?
It's you. It's only you.
Yeah, because
You're the
you
only
guys
one.
remembered he's the one with
16. I already rolled that
You
one.
have, like PTSD at this point.
8. We already had that one, right?
8? No, we have not had an 8.
I had a 16 before. Did we have that one? I think we did.
We roll a second time anyway. We did do the 16. That was
Okay, so yeah, I should. I thought we did too.
So number 8. As you're walking through the city, you are familiar with these individuals, the Haka Umare soldiers. These are members of the Grave District. They wear all black. You're unable to tell what is lying beneath their armor, their clothing, but they wear kind of like a doctor's outfit. Again, with all black, and on the front is a raven's mask. The classic plague masks that are worn traditionally. They also have green things of minty incense swinging from their hips. They smell of that minty incense instead of the smell of death. They smell pleasant. You do not know what lies beneath the masks. Very few do. And on their back is a white tombstone that is their symbol. Roll again.
15.
15? This one is new. As you make your way through the city, you find and stumble across
The Jolly Roger!
a familiar individual. You find the raven that you had let free, along with the Shatterkai shapeshifter.
Well, what are you guys doing here?
Oh, we were just finding our way through the city. We didn't feel like we were safe in Elder Hollow in a place like this. A place where we can really...
And you see him like stretch out his big black raven's wings.
A place to stretch our wings. This is a truly wonderful place.
And the Shatterkai switches back into that green-eyed, three-tentacled creature that you had seen earlier. And he just speaks in its
What did we
abyssal.
need the raven
Could you
for?
repeat
I
that,
can't
sir?
remember. Information.
Didn't he have like the black goop or something? There's something with the whatever infected in the raven, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah, if you don't know, I don't know.
I don't know.
It's hard for me. It's like...
If you don't know.
You didn't write
I
it
don't
down?
know.
Wow.
I didn't write that. I wrote down the information that we had to go down, enter the church, and then I had to start writing stuff down.
It is
Right?
good to see you, and thank you very much for letting us free. I don't know what they were planning on doing with us.
Awesome.
Okay. You continue on your way, go up the pathway all the way up to the top of the tower, in which the person vibrates and shakes their hands and teleports you
Praise the sun.
to Elder Hollow. Despite the slight conversation that you had with Matka, that actually doesn't delay you too much, and as you come out, you see Eden and Puma just about to leave.
Awesome.
The bar.
I just caught you guys in time.
And you guys look back and you see Reuben, and you see
Enoch.
and then this giant hulking woman just crawls out of the hole and just stands up and
So,
stretches her neck. Is like, ugh, I do
this,
not appreciate tight tunnels.
well, it's the one way that we
I
can
was gonna
get
make a
through.
joke, but I'm not gonna make a joke.
This is our fifth.
Do you
She'll-
like to smash things?
Oh.
She would gladly smash anything in her way.
Smashing
Anything.
things is what I'm good at.
We
Do you want to smash me?
We both,
Is that what you say?
yes.
I'm whispering it to myself.
A little quick perception check. She did not hear. That was a nat 1. It just, no one hears it.
So for the groups, we're gonna have 2 on information and 3 on killing the big thing. So
Are you sure?
me,
Are you sure it is wise to split up a group like that?
unless you just want 1 to go on information and 4 to go find it.
What if it's more like you guys are looking for information and you just happen to have a bodyguard or 2 that is helping you stay safe with that
Hey,
information?
big pretty lady knows what she's talking about, apparently.
I already have Enoch and myself. I know how to gather information. We both know what we're doing.
Do you want to smash things?
I do want to smash
Well,
things.
me and her are going to be doing all the smashing. So if you want to have fun,
Haha,
we smash all the things.
that'll be a good time.
We just have to
Now
trust.
that I think about it, no one knows what they're doing.
You're right, you haven't told me, but that's also because I told you to shut up because I had no interest.
And I told you could smash things.
It is all I need to know.
And you're also getting quite a bad amount of gold out of this too.
That is also all I need
Well-
to know. Information only provides unfortunate conflict.
Also,
And it will be a little bit more brawl.
I forgot to tell you guys, it will be split in 900 gold each.
100 gold each?
Mhm.
Okay. Now, before we actually go, should we go to the bar and then sleep and in the morning go back? Or
Mhm.
go in there? So we can get a nice rest. Start the morning off with.
You guys
Murder.
can go ahead and go to sleep. I need to do some investigating first.
That makes sense. You like bar food?
I like any kind of food.
Do you want?
As
Do you
long
like
as
bar
it is
fights?
not dead. We are in Elder Hollow. I've heard gnolls are here. They eat a bunch of dead, rotten flesh. It does. They, like who? Why?
Do you like bar fights?
No, I do like a good bar fight.
That's what I thought. Sorry, a little interruption.
He's no fun. I mean, he's fun.
That is no fun.
No,
Oh,
he's fun.
God. Well, you guys can go ahead and go to sleep. I will go be investigating on my own for the night, as you guys can go to sleep.
We go to the bar.
Okay. Is there anything you want to do differently? You guys make your way to the bar. It is around 2 to 3-ish.
At night? Or no?
Afternoon.
Yeah.
So there's not a high bustling activity right now. To which you hear Matka being like, "This is a lot quieter than I'm used to."
Oh, trust me, at nighttime it gets a lot.
I'll have to wait.
It gets real exciting.
No point drinking now.
Actually, I'm gonna leave you two right here. I'm going back to my boss. Okay? I'll be right back.
Is Enoch going with you?
Hmm?
Is Enoch going with you?
I said I was going by myself. If
Okay,
she wants
I'm
to
just-
follow,
I'm-
she can follow.
Okay, well then you three, I'll be right back. Okay? Okay.
So what's your name?
My name's Kuma. What is your name? Kuma means bear. Because I take damage.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Bear.
My name is Motka.
Nice to meet you.
This
Motka.
metal black hand, just like massive, and there's a certain weight and a heftiness to it that you feel like this person, despite the armor that they're wearing, could lift you.
Could I try lifting you?
You could sure try. What is your strength modifier?
It's a 15.
15 times. Hang on.
This robot trying to like lift.
There's an actual like calculation that can be done.
Fancy.
Fancy
pantsy.
You give me a strength check.
Come on, this is the time I need a 20. 17.
17. It's plus your strength modifier?
Yeah, 17.
You try lifting her up, and you get her just a little bit off the ground, like an inch. But she is heavy. Her actual size. This is all you can barely do. The amount of muscle built on top of her, plus her like actual height, combined with the armor that she's wearing, she is massive. You can carry safely around 225 pounds. She is almost around 300 to 400 pounds, possibly higher, because of the combination of muscle and metal.
Did get an inch.
And she goes, "Oh, that was cute. My turn."
Yeah, just like.
And she, let me do a quick calculation.
Just gets like a 1.
She's like,
Well, hang on. How do I do this? I can't clear. Oh, there's. Okay. So this number times this number times this number times this number equals. Dude, she doesn't have to roll.
Oh yeah.
You weigh probably around 300 pounds. She lifts you.
She's a Goliath.
Yes. And the barbarian.
Oh yeah, and barbarian.
she keeps getting better.
That combination right there allows her to carry up to 1,200 pounds. That's not even the highest it can go. I love the combination of Goliath and Barbarian so much, especially if you go toe-to with the bear. It's so nice. It makes me smile. Anyway, so yeah, you come back out of whatever you're doing, and you just see Moltka holding up Kuma.
Just like sitting on her shoulders.
Yeah, with the legs around, it's like this. Not, hold on, and she starts doing squats underneath you. It's like, yeah, I haven't had to do this kind of workout in a long time. I need to look up something right quick because I might have made a mistake with something.
I gotta get my strength. But I am 1 away from getting a...
Training arc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you just say?
Training arc.
Let's get ourselves a montage!
Training montage.
Ba-ba-da-ba!
Freaking My Hero Academia music playing. My Hero.
Enoch is just sitting back and watching. Is like,
That is quite impressive.
Catch me.
oh, do you think you can carry?
Yes, it's like...
No, I'm good. I'm good. God. Kuma, let's not do that.
Not
Do
yet.
you need more weights?
I might be able to do a little bit more. She reaches out her arms and like scoops you up, and you do not wear nearly as much as Kuma. You wear close, but you don't wear as much. Still, that combination, still just like almost half her capacity, and she is just still working out. She is built.
Freaking Super
She
Saiyan
is
3
built.
over here.
God, I love Goliath, barbarian woman. Where was I? What are you doing?
Akuma Matata.
I just kind of got lost in that mental image.
No. A snake, a robot, and a giant woman.
What more could you ask for?
And she's squatting both of them.
You're...
I bet both of you could probably lift her if you did it at the exact same time.
I do have more strength than you, so maybe.
They get her an inch off,
Awesome!
but we have to both roll high.
Yeah.
So I'm going to find a safe place on top of a roof. Yes.
There's just a bit of an irony to that, but anyway.
I will be sitting down in a meditation stance. Which is just, sitting down cross-legged and making sure I'm in kind of more zen. And I'm going to call on somebody.
Who are you calling on?
Ghostbusters?
But it ain't it neither.
Or certain someone that I'm entitled to see if I can contact.
You're gonna have a.
The patron that I have,
Okay.
you know?
Yes, I do know.
I
You-
don't know.
If it's yeah, so it must be from the Forest of Wagyu. If it's not,
You attempt contact. It's not easy.
Mhm.
But you try to get that abyssal blood that's in your body to kind of will itself towards your designer. And you hear a voice in the back of your ear whisper to you, "What is it you want, my child?" A masculine voice comes to you. And you, as you hear this voice in your head, you feel a slight chill come upon the area. Wind starts to blow a little bit in the clouds, a little thicker.
No, this is the first time we're meeting. No, isn't it? It's been a while. I don't particularly remember ever having a patron, but clearly I haven't contacted you at all, and I've just been using your stuff at will, as I might say.
Yes, you have.
What is the price for all of this?
There is no price.
Mm-hmm. Is it a masculine voice or?
It's a masculine voice.
I can barely tell because sometimes like it switched between like a masculine to a feminine, and I was like, whoa!
There's a bit of androgyny to it.
I gotcha. Awesome. May I know your name by chance?
The name you have called upon is Ulika.
Oh, God damn.
He's a cop.
You
I
have
didn't-
called,
I
upon,
didn't-
you have called upon the Archdevil of Destruction.
You do sound like that.
Hisaka.
Don't know if that's a good or bad thing. You know.
I didn't realize who I had as a patron.
Gone.
God!
Gone.
I didn't realize who I had
Sorry,
as a
viewers.
patron.
Yes.
Makes me curious why you picked me, of all people.
I have my reasons.
how old are you?
I hear it now.
Actually, I can actually double check that. That's not where I.
500 years old.
100,
500.
Oh yeah, 110.
obviously.
I'm really young.
He's an elf. Elves live to like 1,000.
Drow elves live longer than regular elves.
Yeah.
So I'm not even like 18 by
He's a
your
wee
guys'
baby.
standards.
You're just a wee baby.
I'm just a wee baby.
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 Okay.
Bashful
Crazy.
clam.
It's alright, you bashful clam.
I'm like 11. No, I'm more like somewhere around 17 or somewhere around there.
It's a little old for Heisuka.
Good.
Is there a reason you have called upon me?
I was wondering who this vampire is that is living here. What is his purpose? Because clearly he's serving one of you, one of the 7.
Unfortunately, you would find yourself incorrect.
Really? What? Speak your mind.
No,
What?
I'm not there, so no.
Y'all.
What do you have a problem with? You're like, oh wait.
You're serving one of the 7.
Yeah.
You psychopath.
Yes, that's why I'm asking one of the 7.
No wonder I don't like you.
We are unsure of who he is serving, but it is clear he has turned his back on both the matron of ravens and the archdevils that he once worshipped.
The one of
need a
illusions. I
bird.
forgot her name.
No. Well, yes. She has, in theory, has a bit of a special deal with whoever this entity is, but even in theory is keeping this other one secret.
Really? Curiouser and curiouser. Do you know how powerful this vampire is by chance?
The vampire is not who you need to be concerned with.
It's the devil he worships?
Something else lurks down there.
You're raising more and more questions for me when I was trying to get answers.
The Raven Queen is not exactly a pleased woman.
Is it because I ate one of her birds?
Is it because one of my friends ate one of her birds?
No, that actually has nothing to do with it.
Well, but I was right. It wasn't part of it.
Well,
It was more of the people down there decided to rip into her realm. Open a portal where it was not.
the Fey dimension?
Shadowfell.
Shadowfell, but Fey nonetheless.
It's
It's a mixture of both.
a mixture.
Who would do that?
I don't know. Stupid.
She made sure to punish them.
We're smart.
So
Something
that's
else lies down there.
not the big dog, right?
Woof.
The what?
There's a big dog down there.
That big dog is literally just a big puppy.
Seriously?
It is
I
just-
literally could have pet it.
Yeah, probably.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I was asleep.
Yes. Anyway.
I was told about it, and it was really big. By the description of
Big
it,
dog.
it was a big dog.
Big dog.
Yeah.
It's 3 Dog here. Ho!
So
No
it's,
one understands that reference.
No.
it's the Raven,
Yes.
the Raven Queen. Is that right?
The Raven Queen is angry because her raven, the vampire that you have been sent to kill, betrayed her.
What about that Raven that was back in?
That was just someone from her dimension.
Oh, it's just a
just an
Raven.
unfortunate
It's just an unfortunate Raven
Yes.
that got tested on and all that. So she's not mad about that, right?
No,
She don't give a shit about that.
she doesn't care about her people. She's just annoyed that people broke into her dimension.
Oh. So would she be pleased if I killed the vampire?
Absolutely. However, the Raven Matron does not serve us.
How would I make contact by chance? Just finding her down there, or
You will be able to find her down there. In fact, she attempted to reach out to 2 of your accomplices.
yeah, but apparently they were idiots and destroyed the 2 things
Well,
that.
we pass our wisdom checks.
It was more of their minds were not opened.
I ate mine.
Clearly, because I got the hand tattoo, I opened my mind.
That's actually in theory is doing, but you know.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yo.
Okay. That's why there was illusion runes all over that, right?
Yes.
Oh, that makes sense. That even makes more sense now. But why the f would she help him? Oh, wait.
They're serving someone else.
Yes.
Against my desires.
I forgot.
You might even have to kill a god.
I'm not sure I have the powers to do that right now.
Not now, but you will have to do it. The powers may be free, but I will still call upon you. This
How-
knowledge does
how-
not come for free.
That's what I was asking before.
The powers came for free, but the knowledge does not. And you have been allowing me to speak to you and fill you with this knowledge.
Cool. The knowledge is not free. You want me to kill a god?
Eventually, yes.
Now?
I just said eventually, yes.
Sorry.
Let's say less.
But on the other a half chance, how do I gain the strength to be able to kill a god?
It is not necessarily gaining the strength.
It's in the knowledge of how to do it?
It is more of, I will have to provide you with an enchantment. I am the Archdevil of Destruction.
Enchantment!
Again, a reference that only a few of us know. I think Matthew might be the only one out of the loop on that one.
I don't know what's going on.
That's a Dragon Age reference.
Enchantment. Which one Dragon Age was that? Is it the first one?
First one and second one.
The only thing I remember about Dragon Age is a goat getting slingshotted to a wall.
That's the third one. That was pretty good.
It's an enchantment. Is it like some special equipment that I would be equipped with, or is it just
It
something
is a
that you
gift
do?
that I can give you. I'm the Archdale of Destruction, which means I'm one of the few that allow you the ability to kill gods. But that
Well,
was-
I am glad to have you. Wow.
You were chosen for a specific purpose.
To kill gods, apparently.
You're getting chosen to kill a god, but you look at a creature and die twice.
Yeah.
What an unfortunate set of circumstances.
Your god or whatever needs to choose someone else.
Yeah, you did realize I died like 5 times,
No,
right?
I'm very, very aware.
You know who you chose, right?
Unfortunately.
But you said you specifically chose me.
That is correct.
Why the fuck did you choose me?
I have my reason.
Oh,
But I will
okay.
not return. I will not provide you with them as correct.
Awesome. I had something that I wanted to ask, now it left my mind. It is gone. The other thing took it. I don't know what it is.
Fair enough.
But besides that, the only thing that I should be truly afraid of is the Raven Queen, and perhaps the god that's down there.
And one other thing. I don't know what it is down there. I have been barred access down there.
But you've been down there with me, haven't you?
Yes, but only with you.
So you can't perceive anything outside of what I perceive?
Normally I can.
But down there
But
it's
something
locked.
is barring me. Someone is barring me.
Hmm.
And
Someone's
it's not
locking-
in Theria.
Something's locking you out of the Force.
It's not in Theria and it's not on Raven Queen. There is something else down there.
So I have to see it with my own eyes for you to be able to know, right?
You're already going down there to look for intelligence.
Awesome.
You'll just be gathering intelligence for more than one.
Individual. Yes.
I think that is it for now.
Individuals. Awesome.
Good
Great.
luck, child.
Child of Eden. Oh.
And the voice and the wind die down, and the cold air returns to that humid heat that you have been feeling
My man has
previously.
just talked to a demon in the middle of the day. Like,
Wow, that was crazy. You guys know? Did you guys know I talked to demons on the side?
you know, can't say I did.
It's weird. He was in my head.
It's in my head.
So I gotta go get information down there. Fun.
Are you going to return to the others? In the bar.
No, I just sleep outside, yes.
You return to the others in the bar. What have you been doing in the bar people?
Smashing.
Admiring tall lady.
Tall black lady.
Matka feels your eyes on yours. Feels your eyes on her. God, that is so complicated. And
Her eyes on her.
yeah, it's like, is there
Uranus.
something you're staring at? Is there something you're looking at?
You got a scar on your face, apparently.
You.
That part I was clearly. Never mind.
Sorry, my friend's a little socially awkward.
Well, you came in fast.
She means a little bit more than just you.
She wants the entirety of
She
you.
bends down. What do you mean?
She finds you attractive.
Mamuchka.
I'm going to go cook now.
Babushka.
I start saying like hi to the friendly gnolls. Is it the same one that her mom?
mom's not
Yodly
at all.
heathen.
Is that the same bar?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
so some of them recognize you in kind of way that you, which is a lot. It's a massive difference between what you had previously.
So how much damage have you guys caused while I was gone?
Currently, I've done nothing. I have lifted the robot, friend. I have lifted the robot.
Just the robot? I thought
Yes.
you could lift more than that.
Oh, I lifted the robot and this snake person.
That makes a lot of sense. How you could lift both of them. You are a very strong woman.
But I am.
I don't know how they make a bed for you. How tall are you?
I kind of have to like remove the legs off the bed, and then just
7'6".
kind of like.
How would you fit in the room?
Well, fitting in fitting in the room is easy. This is Elder Hollow. In fact, the Knoll women are actually bigger than me. It's impressive. They're nowhere near as strong, but they are bigger than me.
God
How
damn.
tall is she?
She's 7'6".
Oh.
Knoll women are around 9 foot.
Jesus.
Well,
So,
you are one
They are.
heck of a woman.
They are still taller.
So I guess the beds would technically be her length.
The beds are actually like and most of the structures in Elder Hollow are actually surprisingly tall.
So I know this doesn't interest you as much, but it might interest these two. I have got some information. There is two things more scarier than the one god that's down there that we saw.
Mm-hmm.
I forget Agatha's?
Intheria.
Antherius.
Antheria.
Antheria.
LA.
LA.
Antheria. The one that's,
Let's go to LA.
Let's go to Ontario.
makes illusions and that we ran away from. There's also two others down there. One that I do not know about, and the second one I do know about. The second one is the Raven Queen. The one of the Dark Dimension. The queen, the queen of the Dark Dimension. So you saw that raven that came out of there? Also one of her, little offsprings. Including the dog, including everything that's down there.
Well, should I apologize to her for eating her bird?
Honestly, I don't think she was bothered by that. She's more bothered by the vampire that's down there that entered her realm. I'm not going to even ask what happened because I saw it out of the corner of my eye, but I was
You're
in
like a
mid-conversation.
chicken, like, shuffling its feathers. It's like,
I'm not an avian. I'm a scaly. There's a difference.
But also, we shouldn't be scared of the dog. It's just a big fluffy dog.
you shouldn't
What?
be scared.
Yeah, it's just a
Okay,
big fluffy
just
dog.
Big fluffy dog.
It's a big puppy. Never said fluffy, but
It's a big fluffy
Calling
dog.
it fluffy,
Mm.
and that's final.
His name is Fluffy, and that's final. Big fluffy dog. All the big things that we're supposed to worry about are the thing that we don't know about that the vampire is potentially conspiring with, that we have no idea what it is, who it is, and how strong it can be. The only thing it is it's unknown, and that it is potentially strong. Stronger than maybe a god. Who knows? I wasn't given much information. But other than that, the Raven Queen really does want the vampire dead. And we would be doing her a favor, and she would potentially appreciate our help.
Okay. Cool. Where did you pull this information out of?
My ass! There's where it came from.
I was gonna say it. You're so close to saying it. I should probably stop doing it. The mic probably.
I collected all this information thanks to some help that I had.
Who is this help that you have?
You can now just see the yellow like.
If you want to go find out, go for it. But I'm not gonna tell you right now.
Then how
Just
am I
know
supposed to
I gave you information. If you want to go find where he is, go for it. I'm not gonna tell you where he is.
Oh, so he got that information.
Or she. Honestly, I actually don't know. His voice was very masculine and feminine. It was weird. I can't pin it down sometimes. It's weird. It was actually my first time contacting him.
So you haven't even seen this person?
Well, he was actually a dark figure. Well, I haven't even seen his face.
Are you
I know-
talking to a living thing?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It's not like an apparition that you're just seeing?
It is not an apparition of what I'm just saying. Okay, what are your thoughts on this? Instead of the emotions that are coming from the snake.
We go in there and we kill everything.
I mean, yeah, it's
Yeah,
fine.
that's the breakdown. But what about your thoughts on the Raven Queen? Your thoughts on the thing that is more dangerous than potentially a god? That is the illusion one. Because that is
Interesting.
because we would be able to find that thing that I have unknown information about by killing either finding the Dampire and asking him questions about it, or potentially killing the Dampire, but that might not give us all the information that we need for that. Because is there some extra stuff that we could potentially get out of it?
We've got to be careful when dealing with a raven.
The Raven Queen, yes.
No, the Dampire. He's a raven. You got to be careful when dealing with him.
Yeah, I know.
He's not going to be an easy one to capture.
Yeah.
Can't capture him?
But also,
To get in, I was assuming so since you wanted to gain information.
the Raven Queen doesn't really appreciate the Dampire.
That's true, but it's still going to be difficult. A raven, even when betraying their master, is still a dangerous foe. They are the ones chosen to protect us, after all.
True. But other than that, that's all the information that I've gathered so far. It was very informative, but also raised even more questions. You know what? It was a win-win situation,
Can I
because
get an appetizer?
Yeah, go ahead and get drow fingers, why don't you?
I wasn't talking to you.
I think it's, what's her name, Sash?
Actually, yeah, give me some drow fingers.
I need to open up my... I wasn't expecting
I need
us
some
to
chicken
get that.
tenders right now.
I want chicken tenders.
Chicken tenders.
I want
Chicken
some
tenders.
chicken nuggets right
I
now.
think Chick-fil-A's open.
It's a Sunday.
It's a Sunday.
Oh, that's, yeah.
They're not open on
I was-
Sundays.
It's a twofer!
I was, yeah.
It's late and a Sunday.
Only if Chick-fil-A's open.
Il filet.
I'm freaking hungry.
And now, what are you buying me?
Is anything even open?
I'm probably gonna get pizza. That's what I survive on. Half my
Did you
week.
say get pizza?
I'm gonna get me some pizza.
Goodfellas. There's not much places open.
You guys want
Goodfellas
pizza?
Open?
They're usually open like past 12.
Papa John's?
I don't know about Papa John's.
Places like Goodfellas.
Food?
is
Donatos?
definitely-
Who were you talking about?
Places
Marcos?
like Goodfellas is definitely
Talk
more
about
people
this
than-
Oh,
after
Goodfellas?
this session.
There
We're
we go.
talking- we're
NPCs
hungry.
There we go. Azar. Yes.
So you just rewind.
It's a cursed curly dog.
Zar was like, yeah, I can grab you some appetizers.
Thanks, thank you.
Goes back behind the bar. Starts grabbing some food.
What? Oh.
Hey, Warforged, since you're back here, you want to make some appetizers?
Yes.
Nice.
No.
Goes back up to the front. Don't worry, they're coming out.
Oh.
Do you work tomorrow?
Unfortunately.
I work tomorrow too. It's an hour and a half. I just
No.
have to
Oh
get in the
yeah, you
office.
just. Oh,
What?
No, I haven't.
I'm just gonna be in the office. So.
I was sure you were working.
11:30 at night.
What?
Anyway, huh? It's 11:30. We'll be wrapping up shortly.
Right now.
Well,
It closed at 12.
Hmm?
Goodfellas closed at 12.
you know what? We might be wrapping up now.
If we're gonna get any food today,
Awesome. Well, it's
You
probably
guys are
time
in
to
the
end
bar. You're
too.
waiting for appetizers. You have just gathered a lot more information.
We're
Go.
also gonna be sleeping, so we could do that as well right now.
You know what? I'm asleep. Get my arm generated back for me because I lost my arm
In the war.
in the war of 1912.
And the force away you.
You know,
It's a
Forest
bit of an
Awake.
abrupt ending, but this is... You guys will sleep through the night, and you will prepare your plans for going back into Elder Hollow to truly defeat the Dampire.
Thank you guys for watching.
thank you, thank you.
This has been a crazy episode. I know it's been like so much information thrown at you, so much hectic from me, obviously, but also it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have so much more in stock. You know,
It already is fun.
we got. It's already fun. We're having so much
And
fun.
maddening.
In the first
In
10 minutes,
maddening?
you almost drove me to madness.
That's the beauty of D&D.
We'll, we'll have we'll have so
I'm
much
sorry,
more
am I
content
interrupting you?
coming up for you guys. We do
Make
this
sure-
every Sunday.
Make sure to like and
Now,
subscribe.
make sure to like and subscribe.
That
Do what you won't.
What?
Do what you
I
won't.
hate asking for like and subscribe.
Well, good thing
Makes-
you did not ask for it. Like and subscribe, you won't.
I'm turning this off. Bye.